Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody?
Hi, this is Constantly Off-traK, the Constantly Off-track podcast where everything is off-track.
Podcast?
We're
It's a podcast now. There's
it's
no
a podcast. It's a podcast. A podcast. There's no reason for it. Yes, I'm gonna reference Ninja Sex Party all fucking day because now like almost all their songs are stuck in my head.
What happened to the babysitter?
It leveled up and I forgot to change the color of it, and so I changed the color of it.
That's different. Hi, Moon.
Moon.
What's up?
But yeah, it's a different
You may
color.
notice I sound better because I'm not sick anymore. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Yay!
We still got a sinus issue, but, you know,
Just
when do I
don't
not?
eat the coleslaw.
What?
I said just don't eat the coleslaw.
Jeez.
Ow!
Okay, honestly,
Ow,
though,
Charlie
why
horse.
Hello Kitty?
Ow! Why? I don't know. It was at Walmart. I thought it was hilarious, and so I bought it. Well, my wife bought it, but yeah.
Like, okay, so nobody's going to know, but he's wearing...
Oh, everybody will know. I'll have it on stream next time I stream.
Okay, fair. So he's wearing a hoodie that has My Hero Academia stuff on it, but it's Hello Kitty as My Hero Academia.
Yes.
characters.
It's got matching sweatpants.
Like, why? That's the crossover nobody needed.
It's the crossover everybody needed, like Batman.
No.
Nobody needs it.
I
not
would
with-
not be sick anymore. You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Are you
Maybe
done being
I'll just
sick?
hang on to the sinus issue, and maybe that'll scare off every other sickness.
Gotta stay fit to chase after humans. Does that sound broken to anybody? That sounded almost a little broken.
Sounded all right to me.
Did it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounded like it was a little broken.
Hashtag sitting for a
Okay, nothing
Yes,
sounds
thank you,
broken.
Allie.
Hashtag sitting for a cure. I'm still so glad that I started that movement. Little movement that'll never die.
Oh, I told Allie, but I didn't tell you. I'm tempted when I get my payout after this one that's already coming to go to that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I reached my first payout. I'm fucking excited. But I'm tempted to go to that guy and have him record one that just says, "How about no?" Because it works as a response for this, and it's so versatile.
Yeah.
You could use it for just about anything.
Yes. That would be great. That would be. Can I have it too?
Yes.
Cool. That would be great.
Sharing is caring.
I don't know. I have him saved. I have him favorited on Fiverr, and I'll send you a link to his stuff. He's not bad. He's
I
good.
can't use it with this payout. I gotta get the mask and then start using that for
So it's gonna be
for live
hashtag How
footage.
about no?
No, just how about no?
I think it should be hashtag How about no?
No. Because then it's not as versatile.
I hope he did. Like I was really scared of how it was sounded, because I always had it in my mind of how it sounded, which it came out exactly how I thought it would.
Mm.
But I also thought about different ways it could have been said. And I'm like, this doesn't sound right. Like, how about no would be more like, how about no? Or
Yeah.
how about no? And it's like, God, what
Yeah.
sounds better with that one?
Well, like
Especially with that iconic voice.
how many testers did he send you? Or was it
Just the
final
one. And he goes, does this sound good? I said, and it was perfect the first try.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that sounds awesome. I'm solid with it. I'm keeping it. He goes, all right, give me 2 seconds to get it uploaded and finished up, and I'll send it to you. And within an hour, he had it to me.
Mm.
Now, granted, it took 2 days, because he always gives 2 days max, depending on what it is that
Right.
he's saying.
Well, I mean, you got to have the free time to
Yeah.
record it. You got to be able to edit it, and you got to do multiple takes.
And he actually requested an extra hour through Fiverr. I got an email requesting an extra hour. Is this okay? And I'm like, yeah. Why wouldn't it be okay?
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Why? But no, I'll send it to everybody that wants to hire this guy. He was really cool. He was really communicative.
Communicative.
Words are hard.
Communicative.
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 I was really scared of reaching out to anybody, actually. That of course, I post on Twitter for the first time in fucking months, and all the cam whores are adding me.
I had to just disable Twitter notifications entirely to get rid of that shit.
Oh, I mean, it's free followers, whatever.
No, they don't follow me. It's all this stuff. You may be interested in this.
No, this is straight up. This at so and so started following in their profile pictures. You can tell they're cam whores.
Oh, see, I never get that stuff. It's always
Yeah, they're
these
the bot cam whores.
these people that are posting certain like niche Pokemon tabs or video game or what.
See,
have
that's
you.
what it was at first, where it's like, oh,
Yeah.
do you need a logo? No, I've got an editor. Thank you.
No. It's not even that. It's just these random women who will take these pictures. It's probably bots and all.
Oh, yeah.
In all honesty, they're just collecting pictures that have been released or whatever, making just random accounts, and then they'll post that shit in, like I said, like in a Pokemon category, but some kind of specific Pokemon category, like fire types or what have you, and that way they can get them over and over and over again. But it'll be like, hey, Pokemon something, and do you like to play games or what have you? And it'll just be a picture of a girl with tits out.
Yeah. Okay, so this one.
And those flood my notifications. Like, nope, I'm not dealing
I'm
with it
gonna
anymore.
I'm
I
gonna
couldn't get
say
it to stop.
names. I don't give a shit at this point. Ava Amelia started following me. The description of her profile is graphic
Rizzo.
designer, 3D artist, NFT artist, Twitch art, GFX and VFX. DMs are open to providing commission-based work. They actually followed me.
Okay, then they're just advertising. That's
And
fine.
then Erica Shauver, and you can clearly see that these people are fucking cam whores.
Well, the ones like those are most likely just bots trying to get you to, or trying to get traffic to certain websites.
Yeah.
But
Free followers, I don't care.
eh,
I mean, at this point.
I don't know.
Butterfinger Frizzle! How are you this morning, afternoon now? It's afternoon.
So, thinking back, I only got one follower that was like that, and it was before I started streaming on my own.
Yeah.
It was when I was still just the editor for Kid and the Ginger.
Fair. God, they never give up.
Now,
And I feel
don't
bad
think
for
the
all this.
account is active anymore, but I still have them on the
Yeah,
follower list.
I feel bad for like single men that get all like, especially the
Well, see,
mom living in mom's basement type.
that's the problem. Is like some people still fall for it.
Yeah.
So it's still everywhere.
Hot
just like
take.
scam callers.
Hot take: Pornhub lied. There is no single hot moms looking for you nearby.
Jesus.
You should just walk away. Walk out. You're grown. Just do it.
Oh yeah, just advocate people to walk off the job. That's a good idea.
Do it. Nothing's stopping you.
Absolutely.
Only your own morals keep you from walking away.
There's probably a door.
Probably. I think locking the door is illegal. Oh well, I guess nobody said the door was locked.
I didn't say the door was locked. I said there might be a door. That would be something stopping you.
Cass. No, I'm not saying that it's bad to live with your mother in their basement or guest house. I'm just saying I feel bad for those single guys living in their basement, mom's basement or guest house that get those notifications and they get all excited and giddy for it. And it's like, I don't know how people fall. I honestly do not know how people fall for it. How do you fall for something like it's obviously fake?
Well, how do you fall for scam callers? The only reason they still exist is because people still fall for it.
That's fair.
Like, set up these gift cards and we'll help you get rid of a virus. Just make sure you send us the pins. Okay, sure. Because that's how that works.
There's always a back door. That's what she said.
Hey.
I'm sorry, I had to go there.
Hold on. Back door is still a door.
Oh, I get it now. That's still what she said. I had to go there. I had to do it.
Well,
It
you are
had to
you.
be done. It had to be done.
Discord, stop it. Right. Well,
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
being catfished, on the other hand, that's another level of devious. Because then you got to put some work in. There's a certain level of targeting.
Here's just like for anybody listening that wants to know the difference between a bot chick and a real chick. If you say like
shame, I know your name.
Legit, when they message you and they try to get your attention all sweet and act real, you just say no. And then watch them respond. Like, this is a serious advice for those people that actually want to know how to not fall for that shit. Just say no and watch them respond like you just sent them a full-blown full-blown fucking paragraph of words. That's a bot.
Or respond to everything with potato. And if they're carrying on with an actual conversation,
True.
There's
Yeah.
no person there.
I've done
no
that.
matter what they say, potato. How are you today?
Potato.
Fried potato.
Fried potato.
Oh, really? Me too. Potato wedges.
Everybody knows my name.
Everybody knows my name. It's Kaz.
It's going to be potato here soon.
Nope. Just because I look like a potato doesn't mean I am a potato, all right?
That shaved head.
It's about to get shaved again.
Steve from Blue's Clues looking ass.
Fuck you. I don't wear striped polos. What the fuck are you
I
talking
hope
about?
one day you do. Can you do that next Halloween?
No.
Shave your head and wear a striped polo.
No. I don't wear polos at all.
Oh, shit. Ooh, you've got competition.
I am the only Kaz. There can only be one.
The only
We
Kaz
must
that needs
fight
to
to
be
the
Kaz.
death.
When was that? Was it last year they had all the Joshes? They had that big event for every Josh in the world.
What?
I was invited. It actually happened. I got a message on Facebook about this event that they had, and I think it was in Alabama. No, was it? Not Arizona. It was, I think, Alabama. They all met centrally, more centrally than anything. And it was a big event where all the Joshes of the world, quote unquote, they got as many people named Josh as they could, gathered in one spot to have an all-out hashed it out. They did.
Who is the Joshiest of the Josh?
Yeah, and they did different skill-based stuff and things like that. And then at the very end, the people that were left that didn't get eliminated, they did pretty much a battle royale. They took styrofoam swords and started beating the shit out of each other with them. Now a kid, I think he was like 7.
You don't need
one.
all that. I know how to choose who wins.
How?
It's really simple. The one Josh who chooses to go by Joshua.
That's fair. that's fair.
That's the winner.
But no, I think some 7-year-old kid, I don't remember the exact age, actually won. He was like the youngest that had made it to the end, and all the adults were like, "Nah, he could have it. He could be the Joshiest of the Josh, the one true Josh." It was very wholesome at the end. He actually got a big old trophy that they gave to him and everything. It was pretty cool. Oh, God, I don't remember. Hold on. I'll look it up. Let's see.
Ooh. But if you want to figure out my real name, I could give you a hint. Check it out. So, my name is Kaz. You know what? If you spell it backwards, you get something that is not even remotely close to my name.
All right. So, the Josh fight was a viral internet meme, mock fight, and charity fundraiser at Air Park in Lincoln, Nebraska. I was close. On April 24th, 2021. The second event was May 21st, 2022. I didn't even know they did a second event. Josh Vincent Jr., 4 years old, won the 2022 event. They let him win.
This is an annual competition.
This is now an annual competition, and I am okay with this. I am totally okay with this. I need to figure out when the next one is, and I'm gonna go
See,
through
fuck that. For the Kaz competition, it'll just be a voice off.
it. Just be a voice off.
May the best narrator win.
You think he'd come close?
I think I'd win.
You think so? It's like, I'm the only
I've
one
got
willing not
one-
to show my face.
I've got one fucking thing going for me, and it's my voice.
He's like, I will show up in a Discord call.
See, Frizzle knows what's up. Hell yeah.
I believe he would. I honestly believe he would win. Close second.
No. No silver medal for me.
I'm going to the next Josh event. I got to figure out when it is now.
Jesus.
Anybody want to help me figure that out? I'd appreciate it.
Even though you have a phone with Google that you already just used.
True. I'm lazy also. It's like last night I was searching. Now, I honestly could not find the information for this. So, as everybody knows, I started collecting the Dragon Ball Z cards, and they just released New Edition. And I pulled a card, and I was curious on how much it was, how much the sell price was on it. And I could not find it for the life of me. I searched it up, and it gave me a whole different card with a different image on it. Every time I looked it up on TCG. I'm like, well, this is bullshit because this is not the card I have, yet it's titled the same.
You
So I
should
asked-
use the card ID. When it comes to trading card games, they all have an ID
That's
printed on them,
fair.
and that'll tell you the. It's a serial number, basically.
But I ended up finding it. I'm pretty sure I found it. Now, mine's a foil hollow, although there was nothing in the description claiming that the one that I found was a foil hollow. However, it's a $8 card, so I got my money back out of the pack anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's that. I think it's pretty cool. I'm still pissed off that I missed out on a $2,000 card.
Okay, that's not fair. How could I compete with the voice of God?
He might be a
Besides, he's not a Kaz. He's disqualified already. Ha 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 ha.
I mean, you're technically not a Kaz.
Yes, I am.
You're an ass.
That too. I can be both.
Oh, that poor child. He is tired and cranky, and I can hear him from here. And it's so annoying. I just want him to go home. Oh. Now, what's on the menu today other than the voice of God?
We still need to do a Bleach review.
Gotta
Which,
do a Bleach review.
Speaking of, I'm surprised Duncan's not here yet. Of course, he's probably off.
He's
watching the new
probably done
episode.
complaining about it in the chat. Although the new episode is up a hell of a lot earlier than I thought.
I don't know.
It went up this morning.
I don't know. I don't look until I get,
That's
at the
fair.
earliest, I don't look until I get home from recording the podcast.
Well, I went to queue it up for you, and I saw that episode 8 was up, and I'm like, that's different. It's never been up this early.
I don't know. Yeah, I pulled a kid today and had to
Tisk, and he's supposed to
had
be
to
the
watch
responsible
last week's
one.
episode before the show. Well, it's been busy. And I kept putting it off because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it like the night before. That way, it's gonna be really fresh in my mind.
Right.
And yeah, I couldn't watch it last night.
You know, I mean, as good as the episode was, there wasn't much that happened. We learned that Ichigo's Quincy powers are now manifesting.
Well, Ichigo is now learning that his Quincy
Yeah.
powers are manifesting.
Um,
That is, if he can read context clues, which he doesn't always have the ability
No,
to,
that's
because
true.
he's a shonen protagonist, and they're all dumb and.
Yamamoto is officially dead.
Yeah, they showed a lot more of that than they did in the manga,
Mhm.
which I kind of appreciate. But actually
Oh,
being
yeah.
able to see it, I realized how much I didn't actually want to see it.
Yeah.
It's like, don't do him like that. No. He's like one of the victims in a Saw movie. One of the early
God.
victims in a Saw movie.
It's seeing how we're only episode 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty early.
I mean, to be fair though, it's supposed to happen that early. Just saying.
They could have drew it out a few more episodes somehow. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm sure they would just do it with backstory.
Well, they've only
Like him
got,
reliving his memories, his whole, like, a life flash.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they've got 50 episodes to go through a ton of exposition. Because you've got to explain a lot when it comes to the Quincy's themselves, certain backstories for individuals that are going to take full episodes each. Then the Seirete in general. It's, yeah. Not to mention the drawn-out fights that we're going to have. Because every battle's a boss battle, pretty much.
I'm excited for the drawn-out fights.
As long as they keep the pace that they've been going, I think it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Like, if they don't go full-on OG Bleach, then it should be okay.
I mean, this is Ichigo we're talking about. They can either, you know, tone it down and make them, you know, take really bad hits just for build-up.
With the amount of episodes that they have and the amount of explaining they still have to do, I have faith that they're not going to go that route.
I do too. But it could happen.
I don't know. We'll find out over the next year.
Right. It's scary.
And that's if they don't take breaks.
I hope not. Although at the same time, I hope they do. But as a content creator, I really hope they don't.
Right.
I don't need that right now. We're like, oh, what are we going to do now? I don't fucking know. I still don't know what we're going to do today.
Yeah, today's kind of an off episode. It's more going to be, you know, interacting with the chat. What do you guys want to talk about? That kind of thing. Of course,
Remember to
after
spread
2
awareness
weeks,
for sitting for a cure and no reason boners.
Yeah. Anyways, more importantly, after 2 weeks of childhood heroes dying,
No shit.
which kind of took over the show and took over the news cycle, the news kind of burnt out, I guess I should say, because it wasn't necessarily us. It's just not a lot was brought to our attention.
Yeah.
Because even in the circles that I run, people are still just going on about Jason.
Mm-hmm. That's all I've been seeing on Facebook.
Like, nobody was even talking about Kevin anymore.
No, that's all I've been seeing on Facebook is Kevin and Jason. That's just on my Facebook, though.
Well, I don't get on Facebook.
That's fair. That's all I really do. If I'm not playing video games or taking care of kids. If I have free time and me and the wife are just chilling, watching TV, I'm on Facebook. Or Discord. Bugging the fuck out of Pat. Because that's what I do.
I don't know. Facebook is almost as bad as Twitter.
It's a cancer.
No. It's like it's trying to get me in trouble. Because, like, with Twitter, yeah, I had those notifications where they would just pop up randomly, things you may be interested in. And even if I mark that I'm not interested, they'll come up with a new subcategory, or I just won't have that saved to my profile, and I'll keep getting more.
Yeah.
So I have to turn off those notifications entirely. But with Facebook, every time I open it, you know how you got those stories at the top?
Yeah.
Well, I follow a lot of metal bands. Well, apparently there's a group called Ladies of Metal. I don't know how the fuck there's even an attachment between me and that, but it'll have random, what's it like?
Yeah, that's what I do too.
Random
For
article headlines and then pictures of women that are basically naked right there at the top of the fucking screen in your stories. So it's supposed to be things you're interested in. It's like, I can never open this fucking app.
True. In other news, by the way, fucking Mr. Beast candy bar is all that it's hyped up to be, in my opinion. It's actually really good, and I'm addicted to them.
I didn't know Mr. Beast had a candy bar.
Yes, it's sitting right in front of you.
Mr. Beast bar.
They're actually really good.
Original chocolate and quinoa crunch chocolate. Only 4 ingredients in one, and only 5 in the other.
Well, because you had to add
Brought
the crunch.
to you by Feastables. Not sponsored by Feastables. On
Mr.
back,
Beast, if you want to sponsor us, that's okay.
More prizes.
We'll accept it.
More Beast. Scan here. Then a QR code.
Ooh, let us know what your neighbors are selling. I'm a nosy noser.
I can narrate the nutritional facts too.
Do it. I dare you.
Let's
Just don't
see.
open my candy.
No, I just had to fold the flap over. What's going on in the chat? Oh, well, hope I didn't miss you. Bye, Frizzle.
Bye, Frizzle.
Let's see. Nutritional facts. 2 servings per container. Serving size, 1/2 bar, 30 grams. Calories per serving, 170. Here's the amount/serving and the percent DV. Total fat, 12 grams, 14%. Saturated fat, 7 grams, 35%. Trans fat, 0 grams. Cholesterol, 0 milligrams, 0%. Sodium, 0 milligrams, also 0%. Total carb, 17 grams, 6%. Dietary fiber, 2 grams, 7%. Total sugars, 13 grams, including 13 grams added sugars. I thought it was going to say additional. 26%. Protein, 2 grams, no percent listed. What a shame. Vitamin D, 0%. Then why is it listed? Calcium, 0%. Also, why is it listed? Iron, 4%. Potassium, 2%. Ingredients: cane sugar, organic chocolate liquor. Huh. Well, I can see why these are selling. Organic cocoa butter, crispy quinoa. Right, this is the quinoa bar. And sunflower lecithin? Lecithin? However you... I don't know how to say that.
Somebody look at what that is.
Allergen information may contain peanuts, tree nuts, milk, soy, and wheat.
All sorts of nuts.
Best by 24th of March, 2024. Distributed by Feastables Inc. out of Chicago, Illinois. Designed in Greensville, North Carolina. Product of Peru. Questions or comments? Email us at info@feastables.com. Visit us at feastables.com. Keep in a cool, dry place. There you go.
Like my desk.
Yeah, fair.
I had 12 of those last night.
Wait till summer, though.
I've had 12 of those last night.
You've got a problem.
I do. I had 12. I am not sorry, and I have no regrets. They're good. I can't
I'll
help
take
it.
your word for it.
They're really good. I think everybody should try them. You can get them at Walmart.
I got you.
I might be trying to get that goal. I didn't even know they had that, by the way. I haven't seen a Mr. Beast video in a while, right? Like, I want to say the last one I watched was the Deserted Island video, where they all went on an island for a night.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's like the last official Mr. Beast video I've watched. Other than that, I've seen like clip bits and shit on TikTok and Facebook. But my son came home last night. He goes, "Dad, you know those Mr. Beast bars that you've been eating?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Look for a gold ticket. You can win like $2 million." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck yeah." Although I think it would be more beneficial if we got a sponsorship for chocolate.
Good luck.
I'm just saying.
Well, he went through a parent company for this.
Yes.
So, unless he went out and bought Feastable, which I wouldn't put it past him. But I'm pretty sure they've been around since before he started doing food.
Yeah. I think the reason why he went with Feastable is because of how much charity they do in general. Which, in all honesty, as far as, the profit margin to charity margin goes, it's the better company to go with.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, with what he's doing with these golden tickets, you're basically guaranteeing yourself $10 to $20 million in sales to give out to.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it kind of takes care of itself. All it takes is a good brand.
And you know what's crazy
Or
is...
should I say a marketable brand.
See, when it comes to chocolate, I'm a bougie fucker about it. All right? I always get the expensive chocolate. And this tastes just as good as the expensive chocolate that I buy for myself. For way cheaper.
See, I'm a cheap ass, and I never buy expensive candy.
Fair.
Like, I like Reese's peanut butter cups. They're cheap. I like Zero bars when I can eat them.
Gross. Zero bars are nasty.
I grew up on
They're
Zero bars.
fucking
Fuck you.
disgusting.
And then York peppermint patties.
Even worse. I'd rather have a
shit.
Klondike bar.
I don't give a shit. I like what I like.
I'd rather have a Klondike bar. But no, they're good. They're really good. I think they're worth it if you guys are looking for, I would say a healthier alternative to chocolate. The Beast Bars are definitely the way to go because they're not filled with all that extra shit that other chocolates fill themselves with.
A healthy alternative to chocolate is not chocolate.
Yes, it is. It's always
It's still chocolate. Like it's not.
No, not a healthier
it's not
alternative to chocolate. Just
that's what you said.
a healthier chocolate without all the extra additives.
Okay, that's a different sentence. Though.
Okay,
It's
well
not
then
what you
that's the
said.
sentence I'm going with.
Motherfucker. You know, if you want to take this out of your diet, replace it with the same thing but with a different package. I guarantee you'll feel better while you're feeling the same.
This one won't give you cancer.
Like regular cheese give you the shits? Buy cheese sticks.
They actually have like the hypoallergenic fucking cheese. It's
No.
not bad.
No.
It's not
No.
bad.
See, I'm not a picky motherfucker when it comes to candy. I'm a picky motherfucker when it comes to cheese. It's got to be real cheese or none.
Well, there are those people that can't eat real cheese.
I'm lactose intolerant. I understand how it is.
Okay.
Still, real cheese or no cheese, motherfucker. No imitation shit.
He's like,
for
I
me.
would rather have the shits than eat fake cheese.
I'd rather have the shits than eat plastic, alright?
There's I don't remember the brand. I found it at one of the natural food markets. And it's real cheese. It doesn't, I think it's made with a different milk. And I don't remember.
Probably made with soy milk, and fuck that.
No, it was something else. I know for a fact it wasn't soy milk. I just don't remember what exactly it was. But it doesn't taste bad at all. Now it is definitely different than real cheese, but it doesn't taste bad, and it'll help you not shit your fucking pants or be
I don't
absolutely fucking constipated.
I don't care.
He's like, I will wear that diaper
No.
and eat all the
I'll
cheese
just
I
go to
can.
the fucking bathroom. We have them in our houses now, in case you haven't noticed. You don't even have to leave.
People used to just throw their shit on the fucking ground outside their window.
Yeah, it was a dark time before, internal plumbing.
And then it was just even worse for like in England and shit when they used to do that in the town and they actually got plumbing. It would just sit under the cities, and it didn't help them any more than just throwing it on the ground.
Well, the idea was out of sight, out of mind.
I mean, fair. Until you walk out your front door.
Yeah. But then sewer systems.
Sure.
That solved everything.
I also found out that I don't remember who was I was watching Adam Ruins Everything. That's where I
Don't
learned.
watch that fucking
I
show.
think it's funny.
No.
But I actually looked into it. He did an episode about hygiene, and that was part of the segment was about old England and how they used to just throw their shit
You have
out the
any
window.
idea how often that dude gets his shit wrong?
That's fair.
and
But
he's still corporate sponsored? Are you fucking kidding me?
but
A 5-year-old can prove this motherfucker wrong.
I actually ended up looking into it. The whole if you look at like older castles that haven't been remodeled in any way in like Ireland and stuff, they have holes in some of the towers with a little chute that comes down and it stops. That was actually meant as their toilet. That's an actual thing. It's like a half chute that goes that comes down at an angle from the hole in the tower and just goes nowhere. It has no explanation for being there other than that's where they would shit and piss and it would just slide right out. Now, since then, in places like England and castles all over the UK, most of those castles have been renovated with internal plumbing and whatnot, so all that's been removed and replaced. But in Ireland, they still have castles with that on there because nobody lives in a castle in Ireland anymore. Nobody.
Yeah.
Absolutely nobody.
I bet somebody bought a castle and they're living in it.
Highly doubtful.
I don't know. I've met people today.
Cost of living is pretty fucking high out there, I'm just saying.
I'm not saying they're from there.
But why would you... No, they're not living in the fucking... No, they probably buy it to be cool. And that's it.
Dude, if I bought a castle, I'm living in the sumbitch, all right?
Bullshit. You know how much would you... I mean, if you have enough... I guess, if you had enough money to buy a castle...
I could prove it, but we'd have to fucking crowdfund a castle, all right?
That's it. We're crowdfunding a castle. We're going to have a big old fucking party there for all the viewers.
We'll buy it, and I'll move in just to prove you wrong. If I buy a castle, I'm fucking living in it.
You better have a room for me and my family because I'm coming.
It's a castle.
He's like a room for everybody.
I can end up building an indoor pool. I could have a library, a theater.
Now, here's the
and
thing,
I can
if we're
put
gonna-
you and your family in there too.
If we're gonna crowdfund a castle, we need to crowdfund more than just the castle because we're gonna have to renovate it, get Wi-Fi and internet out there, cable.
Fuck cable.
Okay,
If you got
internet,
who needs cable?
electricity.
Okay.
You know, most of that inside is gonna be fucking drywall.
Nah.
You're gonna have fucking open wires running through.
We'll figure something out.
Figure something out. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Like you can't drill holes through stone.
He's like, fair. And it's stone, so what's actually gonna catch on fire?
Exactly.
What is wrong with us?
I don't know. It's a slow day. We never finished the Bleach review.
We kind of did.
All we talked about was Yamamoto getting cut in half without talking about him getting cut in half. He got cut in half, by the way. Although not necessarily in half. It was more like one third and 2/3 on the other side.
To be specific, he got cut diagonally.
Yeah. From the shoulder where his arm was missing down to around the bottom of his rib cage on the other side.
It was pretty gruesome.
And then there was that, Resident Evil 1 moment where you see his body slide apart.
That was pretty cool.
It was a bold move.
It was pretty cool.
Something they definitely wouldn't get away with on cable.
No, God, no.
I never thought I'd say this, but, yeah, thanks, Hulu. You did one good thing. It does not redeem everything else, but you did one good thing, and you get some credit for it.
Speaking of good and bad things when it comes to things like Hulu, Paramount has finished production on season 2 of fucking Halo.
Nope.
Nope.
Pissed.
Nope.
Pissed.
Nope.
No.
Pissed. I am pissed.
It's not getting a moment of my attention.
I'm so pissed that it got greenlit. The fact that many people fucking watched it.
Because, see, this is the problem. This is why I say we have to vote with our dollars and our views. The people who hate watched it greenlit this fucking show into another season. That's how it works.
I participated in that, unfortunately.
I know.
Only 3 episodes, to be fair.
I tried to explain this shit to you.
I didn't discredit you in any way about it.
But, like, this is cold, hard facts. This is the proof.
But my one view
Another
did
coin
not
in the
count.
Cavs was right jar. I get to have this. Like, my main thing, yeah, I bitch a lot, I rage a lot, but my main focus is I want people to want better for themselves. And it's not going to happen if people keep putting up with bullshit. Stop putting up with bullshit.
Be like
Stop
the
just
Sonic
accepting it.
fans. And just mass email them until they fucking listen, I guess.
Well, the biggest problem is, when it comes to the Sonic movie, we saw what they were trying to do, and we had a chance to voice what was wrong with it.
Yeah.
With the Halo series, we didn't get to see much of anything. It was just, hey, here's these people in real life, and they're doing things that look like it's from the game in real life. No real story information there, except for when they gave us a cast list. But even with that, it could have just been an adjustment to what we already knew.
Yeah.
And then they come out with the bullshit, with it being in this separate timeline where none of the shit actually comes from the game other than people's names.
Mm-hmm.
Go fuck yourself. And I know that's why they did it. Because if they would have told us beat for beat what was going on.
They would have got bullied.
Yeah.
Like, heavily.
I mean, granted, they still would have gone with the whole, fan bases
See-
are just toxic.
And that's what I don't understand. Is the amount of hate this show got. They didn't get bullied to cancel. To just
No,
stop.
because it's the downside, right? Because with Sonic, once again, it was just people raging out about certain things that were absolutely fixable before the movie came out, right? But with Halo, you've got all the rage from pre-production, you've got all the rage from post-production, you've got all the rage from, and those two were just minor amounts.
Yeah.
And then you've got all the rage from when the show came out. You've got the hate watchers, you've got the articles, you've got everybody constantly talking about it. And that drives up the interest because, hey, this is trending right now, to use internet lingo. And that's how these companies work now, especially streaming companies. If it's trending, whether it's positive or negative, that's going to lead people to the product.
And good news, though, Season 3 of Shield Hero is coming out next year.
Yeah, they're not waiting as long for that. Now I'm fucking excited. I've been waiting because I'm supposed to binge that with Allie, but she's been busy and I've been busy, and we haven't really had time to sit down and just watch it, especially now that I'm streaming, so that takes up some nights. But yeah,
that's why I'm telling you, gotta have those off nights. Dedicated to all that.
I don't know. We'll probably get around to it soon. Very soon.
Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
I urge you to rewatch it too, though.
Oh, I plan on it.
As soon as we fucking go through the whole thing, we're going to talk about it.
Fair. Fair. No, I plan on it, and then my brother-in-law has been badgering me about watching this show. I keep on forgetting what exactly the title is, because it sounds like my brother-in-law, mind you, everybody that has met him through our streams, because he has played games with us, he's a little on the slow side. Didn't have a very good childhood. Not gonna get into that personal stuff, but he's a bit on the slow side, so everything kind of changes. Like, if he forgets like one word of the title, he'll make it his own a little bit. Understandable. It happens. I do it too. Anyway, I think it's called How to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon.
Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
That one.
Yeah.
And he's been badgering me to watch it, but I feel like this is like he's 25 and single and still a virgin, so I'm thinking to myself,
well, you didn't have to call him out like that on the internet, you fucking asshole.
fucking
Jesus.
I just feel like this is like the most weebiest show out there.
It's not really like that, though. Yeah, it's got some fan servicey moments, but it's more of dude likes girl, right?
Yeah.
And it's one of those RPG style fantasy anime where you go into a dungeon because you're an adventurer and you level
Right,
up,
and
that
he's
kind
been
of thing.
trying to explain that to me, but all I hear is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
You have to kind of get past the title. It's anime, okay? Like, you got to take the title with a grain of salt. You got to take the first couple episodes with a grain of salt. Every synopsis with a grain of salt.
He even went as far as being like, it's kind of like Devil's a part-timer, but
Not really. I
He
mean,
goes-
the magic system kind of.
fair.
Ish.
Yeah. And that's
little
what he
bit.
was kind of going at. And I'm like, well, I like Devil's Part-Timer. The action's really good in that one. I'm not super into the story.
Which reminds me, there was fucking radio silence on season 2 of Devil's a Part-Timer when it actually came out. Like,
Yeah.
people were all talking about it before it came out,
And
pre-production.
then nobody said a word.
And then it was just, like I said, radio silence.
Well, I
I
think-
didn't know that the season was even over.
I think what made people upset and why nobody talked about it is that when season 2 dropped halfway through, Netflix, where it was most viewed on, that's where I was watching it, and that's where most people were watching it. They took the fucking dub away, and the rest of season 2 was all sub.
Give me just a second, because I think I actually have an answer for that, if I'm right about the company.
They took out, like Netflix took out most of the dub. Even Attack on Titan's dub just dropped, and it's all sub now. But they did it halfway through the fucking season. So, like, you watch, now there is no dub for Devil's Part-Timer at all. But there was, and then, like, when I started watching season 2, halfway through the season, all of a sudden the sub was dropped.
Yep. Confirmed. It's Funimation. It's their fault. They do that shit.
They want people to come to their service.
Exactly.
Well, guess what? Funimation sucks to suck because I use your free. I don't pay for their premium anymore. I did for the longest time, I'll admit, because I completely forgot that I was paying for it. It was on another card.
Like, I hate that fucking company so much. I'm so close to the point where I'll just take whatever anime I'm watching, take a digital copy of it, and edit every episode where I remove the credits at the beginning and the end so that I don't ever have to see that fucking logo. That's how pissed off I am.
Fair enough.
I hate them.
But no, I forgot that I was paying for it because it was on a whole nother card that I don't use anymore. How they were taking money out of that card, I don't know. But I was paying for the yearly service. And so it would come out at the beginning of the year, February of every year. And I didn't pay no mind to it because, again, it was a card I don't have. There's no money in that account. There hasn't been money in that account for the past 6 years.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking to myself, I've just been watching TV, making the kids watch anime that I grew up on, the whole nine. And then one day I started getting ads, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm confused. And then I looked into it, and I got an email, your subscription is up. Please change your payments. And I'm like, that was a thing that I didn't know about. I was paying $108 for the past 6 years. They were taking nothing. The account itself was closed. So again, I don't have any I know for a fact I wasn't going into overdraft because one, that whole account was closed.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand how. Hashtag lurk. Hashtag sitting for a cure. Hashtag
Hi, Patty.
no reason boner.
Jesus.
I'm never letting that go. I love you, Patty.
And you said it was $108 for
Yeah, a year.
See, that's incredibly fucked up because now they're just scalping people. Their service when it launched, just for the streaming, was $7 a month. It was a competitor to Netflix. And that was after Netflix had already raised their prices.
Yeah.
Of course, it was only anime, so you didn't have the range of content that Netflix did. But
By
that's
the way,
how they
Patty,
could actually survive in that space.
You remember how you told me not to get Swim involved, and I tried to get Swim involved? Well, Swim didn't get involved. She just shut me down on it. So, haha, you lost.
Jesus.
Still, stay away from the coleslaw.
I'm going to laugh if he's not actually there and didn't catch any of
I
that.
don't care. It's still funny to me. Last night was fun. We had a lot of fun last night. Fucking
Last night was fun. We had a lot of fun last night. You know, last night.
Last
We
night?
had fun.
last night when we had no reason boners. You remember?
No, I don't remember because I don't want to play Where's Waldo with you.
Fucking, it was great. We went up to random people. We need to talk to you about the problem that men are having. Are you having a no reason boner? We're trying to raise awareness. It was fucking great.
I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. They'll stay with you your
He
whole
called me a Make-A-Wish
life.
kid last night. I died. He's walking up to people. I need some money to help buy back my buddy. He's a Make-A-Wish kid. He just needs a Warzone win. And of course, it's Call of Duty, so somebody said the N-word, and he goes, why would you have to use the N-word like that? And it was great. He's like, all right, well, I guess I'm just going to have to kill you, because Patty has no tolerance for that.
Yeah.
Whatsoever. It doesn't matter what skin color you are.
No, I get it.
No tolerance. And fucking bomb drones these guys. It was the greatest thing ever. I know you probably don't care, but it was funny to me, and I'm sure everybody else
Yeah,
thinks
it's a Call of Duty lobby. It's kind of expected.
it was great. It was fucking hilarious. So Patty, just to let you know if you are listening, if you ever, wake up like that again and you want to hang out or just somebody to talk to, I am definitely down to play some video games with you. I enjoyed last night. That was fun.
Speaking of, Patty, we need to collab again at some point. We haven't been doing the weekly group streams.
As long as it's not Sea of Thieves, we don't. He doesn't care, and I don't care. We're not gonna play Sea of Thieves ever again.
Yeah, I mean, not without changes. The current state of the game, no, I'm out. But that's just me. Y'all want to play it? That's cool for you. I'm not gonna do it.
Speaking of games, Callisto Protocol just dropped a new trailer. I don't know if you've seen it.
Not yet.
They do it. I'm a little upset with it. Now it looks really good, and then it makes me excited to play this game from what they showed off. Because they introduced a new character, one new official enemy now. Like it's been teased. We've seen a cutscene esque of the enemy, but nothing gameplay wise.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a new enemy that's been officially confirmed. It's not just a cutscene. But what upsets me is that this whole the whole trailer made this game look like a fucking action game. It was not terrifying like they tried to they've been marketing it. This trailer it looked like a Michael Bay film. It was that explosive. There was explosions everywhere.
Okay.
It looked like somebody was trying to tell you, hey, this is Transformers. Yeah. So I was a little upset because I wanted to see more of the horror side of this game. I mean, this is from the creators of Dead Space, for crying out loud. I want to see horror. Nope. Just explosions. Explosions everywhere. And it made me sad. I'm still excited to play this
I wonder
fucking
if
game,
anybody's
though.
using that emote.
Which emote?
Explosion.
Explosions. I don't know. I don't have the emote. You didn't give me access to it, you dick.
Yes, I did. I put it in all three Discords, or at least it should be.
No?
When I made it, it went into ours, it went into Pat's Discord, it went into Badger's Discord.
We don't have explosions.
No, I didn't say on that. I put it in the... Oh, fuck. I put it on one of the channels. I just can't remember which one. But I shared it for everybody.
We don't have explosions.
That's not what I said. I said I put it in the channel, not I added it.
Oh. Well, nobody's used it because we don't have it.
I gave it to everybody for free.
It's not there.
I made it at the...
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Because the same day I made the it was the add jail, add free, and buffer hell emotes.
Nope, didn't get it. I will scroll all day through Facebook or through Discord. I promise you it's not there. Because you know damn well I would have added it to the Discord. Like officially.
I can find out. Because I post so little and everything, all I have to do is search my name. Where did Discord go? Discord, I need to open Discord. There it is. The app tried to hide from me. How dare you run away? Alright, going down the list, start with Badger, because that Discord is higher up. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah. This is why Kaz doesn't get on Discord.
Fat dude in the kilt dancing around. No, thank you.
Oh, man.
Okay, so it was October 5th. Yeah, and hers, add free, add jail, buffer hell, explosion. So let's go to the next one down the list. That's Problemas. And search. October 5th. Add free, add jail, buffer hell, explosion. Whoop, wrong button. Then next, if it'll let me scroll, there we go. From me. Where is October? October 5th. Add free, add jail, buffer hell, explosion.
Oh, well,
Ha 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 ha.
I didn't get added.
Yay, we've got 2 coins in the Cast's Right jar today. Fuck you, I'm proud of that explosion fucking emote.
He's like a child. Give him a piece of candy and he's just happy.
I give myself that piece of candy. Fuck you. You better. I made.
He's like,
that
I
piece of
took
candy.
from my own Halloween jar.
I took from my own Halloween jar after making the candy myself.
Oh.
I didn't just have my cake and eat it too.
Stop staring at Hello
I
Kitty.
made that sumbitch.
My eyes are up here.
I was looking over there at the cat, and then I looked to the left, and my eyes went up because I didn't look up diagonal. All right, go fuck yourself. It's not my fault your cat keeps randomly moving back there.
Kitty, 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 kitty. How you doing?
Yeah, people are talking about you, cat. Although, people may have been a stretch. You're a person I may not be. So at least one human was talking about you, cat. Oh, now that cat's not going to leave you alone for the rest
I
of
know,
the show.
right?
And it's all your
I
fault.
know. I did it.
It's like, Kitty, come here. I'm going to love on you. And then I'm going to tell you to fuck off. And you're not gonna. You too. You're the definition of the cat and its pet. Need to have a cat cam.
Oh, shit. No shit.
Just for the podcast, have a cat cam. But we're getting closer to stuff like that, having cameras on the podcast.
Yes.
Like I said, we reached my first payout. Thank you to everyone who participated and contributed.
You're
I
welcome.
Love you. You were anonymous, weren't you?
No. I subbed.
Who was anonymous? I can't thank them if I don't know who it was.
I have no idea. But I subbed.
Like,
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate you, but you also kind of frustrate me.
I
'cause
subbed
can't
and I
thank you
gifted subs.
individually. Well,
So
if you
you're
gifted
welcome.
subs, then you are anonymous, motherfucker.
No, I
Yes,
gifted
you-
subs with my name.
That's not how it showed up for me.
I subscribed
every
and then
gifted
I gifted
sub,
subs.
every gifted sub not done by Allie was done by anonymous.
The day that I subscribed, I gifted 5 subs. The same day. Now, if that came up anonymous on your end, that's your fault. You
How
need
is
to
that my
fix your
fault?
shit. I don't know.
The Twitch needs to fix their shit.
Yeah, definitely.
That's not me. I don't control that.
I
can't
found
set it to
I
not
found-
tell me who subs.
and I'm pissed off about this. So I didn't even know Exos was going live anymore. Guess what happened? Even though I'm subscribed,
it unfollowed.
it unfollowed. Even though I'm subscribed, it unfollowed.
Yeah, I don't get that shit.
I was not happy. Because I was gonna raid out to him one day.
I mean, I'm still getting notifications, but here's the thing: the way they're coming in is once a day. I'll get bombarded with Twitch notifications for people who went live sometime within the last 24 hours. That's it. That's what I get.
Have you tried uninstalling the app and reinstalling it? Because I read into it that seems that that's a fix, and it's a weird. It's almost like a bad URL. It just all of a sudden the download itself corrupts, and so you have to re-download it to fix the notifications. Yeah, I don't know. That's just what I read into it.
That's bad. Twitch needs to fix their shit. Like you can't have that happen with a service like Twitch.
No, not at all.
And they need to just remove whatever algorithm or system it is that has the unfollow feature or whatever.
You wanna fight?
Because I get the point of it is to stop bot accounts from following or whatever, or just remove inactive follows, however they're justifying it. But for it to actually take active accounts and unfollow them from people they really watch,
Get your toes out of
then
my
your
fucking
system
leg.
doesn't work.
Come on. I'll
Stop
fight
fighting with your cat.
you. Ow.
They're over here boxing until the cat bit him.
Ow. Fucking hurt. I'm gonna cry.
He's like, I got something you don't. Fangs, motherfucker.
Damn it. She broke skin. Ow. Right back to Lovin's. I'm sorry. Sorry, just pet me. I'm sorry. I bit you.
That's the attention she wanted. Don't take that hand away from me, she says.
Oh, man.
Like, that's right. Keep
I
petting
tell
my
you
back.
what happened. So, not last night, but the night before. Hi, streamer!
Streamer, what's up?
The night before, Austin has been coming in our room in the mornings.
You're good, man. It's been a pretty lazy day so far.
We've been bullshitting this whole time. You haven't missed shit.
Except for the, 30-second Bleach review.
Yeah. But no, so every morning, Austin has been coming into bed with us. She just wakes up early and then comes to bed and falls right back asleep in our bed, which is cool. But she forgets to shut the door and allows the boy cat to come in, Kai. This one's fixed. Kai is not. She doesn't want anything to do with him. He wants everything to do with her. Well, he comes up and he lays next to me.
Mm-hmm.
And Castana's right above my head. I wake up to a cat growling. And then all of a sudden, Castana jumps on my head, holds down Kai, and is batting the shit out of him. Luckily, she kept her back claws in because my face would have been scratched to shit. But that's all I wake up to is, "Row!" And I wake up, I open my eyes, and fucking Kai is pinned to the bed getting the shit beat out of him.
I think that's what we call a pissed off pussy.
It was fucking hilarious. I only got 3 hours of sleep, sir.
That cat was just mean mugging the fuck out of you.
3 hours. Of no fault to anybody but myself, but I was being a good friend. That's the second time, though, somebody's reached out to me. I feel good about myself. It means I'm doing... what the fuck? We definitely need cat cam.
What?
To justify how mean
I
you
laughed
are.
at what you did, cat. I didn't do anything.
People will understand why I'm such an asshole to you. It's like a love-hate relationship. You want me to love you, then you want to beat the fuck out of me. Get bent. Somebody call PETA, but not on me.
She turned away from you. Why call PETA? Because the animal's a dick.
Fuck, that hurts.
Would you glare at me? You are.
She is.
It's even worse that you understand English, motherfucker.
Oh, I'm sure she does. Don't you do
Jesus.
it. Don't you do it.
She's gonna attack you again. Well, I mean, they don't need to end her. They just need to scare her into it.
I'm done.
Or I
I'm
guess
done.
scare her
I'm
out
not
of this.
touching you again. All day. You get fucked. This cat is so mean. No, PETA's not a kill shelter. PETA arrests people for hurting animals.
No. PETA is a kill shelter. They rescue animals because they can't do shit to people. And then...
Oh, they'll just cancel
can't-
everybody.
They can't actually do anything with the pets, so they end up putting them down. But they don't tell people that part.
No. They'll just cancel you so you don't tell them other people that part.
Yeah, in between releasing parody Pokemon games. Oh no, an abused Pokemon's gonna start killing people.
Speaking of PETA, get this shit. Okay, so I know you haven't
What
been
the
following
fuck just
it.
happened? You went all
Okay,
ape arms
because I'm
and shit.
pissed. I am pissed. Okay, so I know you don't care enough because it's PlayStation, but we go back to I've been watching God of War.
Oh
Ragnarok
fuck, I
gameplay.
missed the whole Make-A-Wish thing.
That's fucked.
Wow.
Anyway, love you, streamer. So I've been following God of War Ragnarok and the story and whatnot because I've been watching Jacksepticeye play it. Moving forward, there is a boss in the game where you fight a giant wolf,
Okay.
right? In God of War fashion, right? Blood everywhere. It's a fucking animal. PETA got involved. It is now petitioning and has now successfully got enough signatures to file a lawsuit against Sony Productions to make a animal-friendly version of God of War Ragnarok. And they are now trying to cancel and get
It'll never work.
the whole game removed.
It'll
Now, the
never
only thing
work.
they can do is get it removed digitally if that even goes anywhere.
It still won't work.
All because of one boss fight with a wolf.
It still won't work.
Not to, a wolf, okay? Not to mention the other fucking mythical creatures that they fucking kill in this game, right? Nobody gives a shit about the giant eagle or the fact that Freya's a fucking bird and she's talking shit about being a bird and she'd rather kill the birds because she is a bird. No. We're gonna just cancel it. Now, granted, you don't kill the wolf because after you defeat the wolf, you can see that it's still fucking breathing. All right? No big deal.
It doesn't matter.
It still pisses me off that they would go to such lengths
They're-
over a fucking video game.
Their lawsuit's gonna get thrown out.
Oh, I'm sure. But still, what the fuck is wrong with people? Shut up, phone.
What the fuck was that?
The old PS1
No. I mean, what was
a
that?
notification.
For what?
I don't know, whatever the fuck notification I got for it on my phone.
You would have had to set that notification tone.
For everything. I just set notification. I get it for
Why
text
do you
messages.
have notifications itself on during the podcast? What is wrong with
I
you?
didn't think about it. I didn't know I had my volume up. Which is weird because I've been getting fucking Discord all fucking day and that's the first time it's gone off.
Stop glaring at me, cat. I didn't do anything. I'm just sitting here talking. Kind of, but still.
Thor told Kratos that he can't die. Yeah, leave the cat alone, Kaz.
I don't think he was talking about the cat.
Oh, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
What? You tell the cat you're done with it, and then you fuck with it again? What is wrong with you?
Payback's a bitch. High
Gonna
five.
start boxing again. And you're gonna get bit.
High five. High five. High five.
It's a cat. It doesn't do high fives.
High five. High five. High five. High five. High five. High five.
I'm gonna laugh next week when I come over and that cat has like eaten half your face in your sleep. Jesus Christ. Now it's like you're trying to teach the cat how to clap.
Do you want loves or not?
I'm gonna take that as a not.
Now you just want to play. There you go. Good kitty. Don't fucking attack me again, please.
You fucked with it.
She's like, there, have my ass.
Why would you say it like that?
Because that's what it looked like. Like she's sitting up, but she's got her ass really fucking high in the air and against you. While staring off in the other direction.
My arm fucking hurts.
Besides, cats do that shit all the time.
We do need a cat cam. I don't even know where we would place it. We'd have to wait until Kaz gets his mask.
All I'm waiting for is Twitch to send me my money.
Fair.
Because I found out there's actually 2 versions of this mask that I'm going to get. One is rechargeable, and the other runs on AA's. Well, we've been using regular batteries in our Xbox controllers, so we're buying them in bulk.
Right.
And that got me thinking, you know, if this thing dies during a stream, because I don't know how long the battery lasts in general,
Right.
then I'm fucked. So I need to be able to just instantly have it back to full charge or what have you. Because even if it has a cord to charge it, I don't know how long that cord's going to be. I don't know if I can use it while it's charging.
Never mind, that'll be a horrible name. There's too many K's in that title, streamer.
But the other thing is the battery one is cheaper.
Fair.
So I can definitely afford that with, or almost completely afford that with just one payout.
Fair enough.
The other one would have taken 2 because the rechargeable one is $80. Jesus Christ.
That is a death glare if I ever...
Cat's about to come get
Every
you.
time I turn around.
She's like, do something. Fucking do something. Oh, I wish people could see that cat's face right fucking now. Don't you glare at me, you little bitch. I didn't do a fucking thing.
Nobody can see you, and you're already the highlight of the show 2 weeks in a row.
Yes, either less than 3 or more than 3. Can't stop at 3. I'm an accessory. Oh, that's mean. How dare you objectify me? I'm a person. I'm a living human being. Well, I'm not necessarily a human. You know what? Maybe. We'll see.
You want...
Given the things people will put on my mask, who knows? Maybe I'll be a tree. Maybe a lampshade. I could be a bottle of Dr. Pepper as long as it says not sponsored on it. Or worse. Or worse. I could be an emoji. Not up to me, though. It's up to everybody who puts in, like, channel points and stuff like that. Because that's what it's going to start as, is channel points. Then you got to be on the Discord so you can send me the thing that you want me to put on the mask. Because I can do that in real time.
Real time? Not after time? What about past tense? Can we do it in past tense?
I can't even with you. That's
Then
right. Channel
bits.
points, then bits. I don't want people to have to pay bits right
Bitty
off the bat. That
boys.
seems a little unfair to
I
me.
think, like, for, like, special, like, you should design your own, or, like, the, like, featured
Well,
stuff.
the way I
should be
thought about
spent
it
on
was
bits.
with channel points, it's like more limited amounts of time, and then if they want to spend
Right.
bits, it's longer amounts of time.
That would work.
Or choosing multiple at once. Potentially putting
Extorting
a
money
slideshow.
from your fans.
I mean, I wouldn't put it that way, but I mean, I'm hardly the only person who does stuff like that. Some people pay bits to have their name on a board so that a woman can turn around and show her ass in yoga pants while she writes it down. I mean,
True.
That's kind of exploiting your fans.
No, we're not about
at least
the
I'm
money.
not
We don't
going that
expect
far.
Shit. We do not expect shit. We ask for a lot of stuff out of joke, but
yeah.
we don't ever expect anything. We don't really care if you do. I mean, we care if you do, but at the same time, it's like, well, thanks. We appreciate it.
Well, the main
But
thing is
that's not what we're here for.
I want it to be more fair for everyone.
Yeah.
So like, it's more accessible with channel points because you don't have to be around as long.
You see what you did? Do you see? Do you see?
But you also have the opportunity
see?
to
You see what you
suggest
did?
more because it's a more limited amount of time.
Do you see it? You fucking bit me. No, I didn't. I didn't do it. See it? Do you see it?
It's like I'm trying to walk away from you.
Do it. Just do it.
Oh no, the Wigglytuff escaped.
I didn't even know it was really tough. I had an evolution in chat the other night and I missed it. I don't even remember which one it was.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, what is the date that Twitch does the payouts? Because I forgot.
12th.
12th?
12th through the 15th.
Okay. So in like 2 weeks, I'll
Yeah.
get my payout. Gotcha. So I'll need to run some tests with my webcam and fine tune the new overlay I'll be using.
You're going to extort the fans. You're going to like it.
But I don't wanna. You can't. Maybe you're not
Look, you're just going to have to get used to streamer not letting things go. All right?
You're not my real dad.
I have been fighting with this man over the battle pass for Call of Duty for the past week.
Wait, what?
So I didn't plan on buying the battle pass. I don't have any
Why
plans on
did
spending.
you?
I didn't.
You didn't?
I haven't bought the new.
Well, the way you talked about it made it sound like you did.
No, I didn't buy the battle pass for Call of Duty. I don't plan to. All right, I don't want to support them
Love
in
you
that
too,
way.
man.
I played the game. I support it that much. However, I'm not going to give them my money. Hell, I didn't even
You
buy the
already
game.
gave them your money.
I didn't
You
buy
bought
the game. I didn't buy the game.
Somebody gave the money on your behalf.
Okay, and
Just saying.
not my money.
Just saying.
Anyway,
It's all the
So
same.
streamers
It's
like
all the same to Activision.
Streamers
They
said-
don't know the fucking difference.
streamer said, "I got you for Christmas, buddy." No, don't do that. You're not. No, I got you for Christmas. It's gonna happen whether you like it or no, you're not. You're gonna quit. You're gonna stop right there where you are. I could tell him no all day. No, I'm not saying that I'm not gonna accept it, because I mean at that point I have no fucking choice anyway if he does
Well, don't
it.
say it like that. Jesus Christ. Could you be any more aggressive with your acceptance of a gift? It's like, fuck you, I guess. Jesus. You're gonna like it.
You see what I mean? You see what I deal with?
It doesn't give you a license to be an asshole.
I will admit, I have met some really, like, I go back to the other day when we made that statement. You know, no matter how many friendships we make out of this, we are all strangers, with an exception of a few. Streamer is one of those exceptions. I have grown really close to him. We have become really good friends, and I can't wait for the day that we have enough money gathered up that we can meet each other.
Well, there's
You
also
know.
the amount of time there to establish that friendship.
True. I'm still going to treat him like a complete stranger when I need to, though. Like the day that, and I'm gonna call you
that
out.
Sentence just sounds.
I'm calling you out. The day that you and Duncan decided you were gonna be children.
Wait, what?
Oh, they got in a huge fight. Okay, so the new DMZ mode, which is like the babysitting version of Tarkov, and one of the new DMZ mode in Call of Duty. It's the baby version of Tarkov. You go in, you gather loot, you exfil, whatever, and you get to keep whatever you exfil with. Well, to unlock one of the only, unlock a weapon in the game, and the only way to unlock it is to get the M13 and DMZ and exfil with it. Well, we were doing an exploit to drop, I already had it. Duncan already had it.
Are these loadout weapons we're talking about?
No.
Then what's the point of gathering these weapons? What does that do?
So
for you?
so the only gun that is, you have, the only way to unlock it,
Okay, but what does unlocking it get you?
the M13 usable in multiplayer and other modes.
Right, so is that a loadout, or is it
No.
part of like a perk pack, or what?
No, it's just you unlock the gun. It's just like leveling up. You level up to unlock a gun. You have to maybe do a specific thing to unlock it, whatever. Like in the older games, it's get so many kills with another weapon to unlock this weapon. Well, in this one, to unlock the M13, you have to kill a specific AI in DMZ, grab the gun from that AI, and exfil with it. Now, there's an exploit to that. If somebody else has that gun, they can take it with them into the DMZ mode as a loadout, drop the gun. That person that doesn't have it can pick it up and exfil with it to unlock it. Well, we were going to do that method for Streamer. And all Duncan had to do... Now, they were both in the wrong, but all Duncan had to do was drop the fucking gun, so Streamer had it, so he can exfil with it. And we didn't have any... If we lost the gun, we lost... Because once you die in DMZ, you lose everything you took with you.
Well, Streamer's saying that he tried to give Duncan an extra.
Extra weapon.
Yeah, so he was going to trade him another gun. He was like, here, that way you have something in return, and you can use it while we go exfil. It was a simple trade. That way Duncan wasn't left with nothing. And they were both just on the fucking warpath with each other about it. And I finally went off. I'm like, look, you both are acting like a bunch of fucking children. Like, I went off. I felt like I was dealing with my own kids.
Well, aren't they both younger than us?
No. Duncan's older than us.
What?
Yeah.
Are you
I think he's
sure?
like 33.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure Duncan said he's younger than us.
Mm-mm.
That doesn't sound right.
Nope, Duncan's older than us.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Duncan's... So, Streamer's
See,
stubborn.
Now I'm kind of glad he's not here right now, because I don't want to deal with the flame more.
Oh, no, they both know I'll go off on them again. And it wasn't, I wasn't angry or mad. It was more of, okay, look, we're all friends. You both need to just shut the fuck up and, get over yourselves.
It's like, here,
kind of thing.
this is yours, let's go.
Yeah, right. And I did. It wasn't like any ill intention or anything like that. It was just straight up, shut the fuck up, you two, kind of thing. And I did. I treated them like complete strangers. It was like, no, this isn't gonna happen. We're friends. That's cool, but this is the line that you crossed, and this is how I'm going to treat you for it. Luckily, we've grown that friendship though, where we've understood each other. When we get to that point, and somebody has to, it's like me and you. There's both a point with me and you where we're like, all right, we've got to stop being a friend for a second and tell you from the outside how it really is.
Yeah.
And so, like I said,
One of those times happened on the show.
yeah. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much what happened, except for I was on the outside looking in to their fight.
Right.
And like I said, so Streamer, and Duncan have become that exception to not just being, yeah, granted, we've built a relationship with a lot of our fans, but again, they're still just strangers. But Duncan and Streamer are both those people that I would like to meet on the outside IRL and be able to grow a little bit more of a relationship with them other than just online.
Well, on that note, I'm just glad that it didn't take me like a year or two to get that first payout so I can get the mask before any of that
Fair.
happens. Because I don't want to be left out. I want to meet people too.
See, but the good thing, the fortunate thing about it is I know I'm not going to get catfish because I know Duncan's ugly already. I already know him.
How could you possibly know that?
I have him on Facebook. I have video called with him. There's no getting around how ugly that fucker is.
Well, I mean, at least at that point, it's two ugly people looking at each other.
Right. Like, I wish that you were on your gaming profile more on Facebook so I can add you to the group chat.
Well, the problem is I have to go through a third-party app just to open that.
No, you don't. Not anymore.
What? Parallel Space got an update?
No. So, Samsung got an update, and you can download Facebook twice with a second profile. You see that right there, right? So that's the
See
gaming
what?
profile. It's Facebook. It's straight Facebook.
Okay.
My gaming profile,
So where's the other one?
right there. My personal.
Huh.
I don't remember how it did it. It just popped up.
Well, the advantage of
Because-
Parallel Space is that I can use it for all social medias at once. So, like, all these different platforms. I've got a second
Well,
Twitter. I've got a second YouTube. I've
Right.
got a
And
second...
see, I don't have a personal Twitter. I just have for my channel where I update everybody on what's going on and stuff like that. And I'm barely on there now anyway. But that's legit. The only thing I have two profiles for is Facebook. So, I mean,
Well, the whole second Twitter thing, that was... My original plan was to have two sides to what I do online. One was going to be strictly gaming and content related to gaming or anime, that kind of thing. Strictly devoid of anything, you know...
see, even streamers says they can all have duplicates. I don't know. I know it's through Samsung, though. iPhone can't do it.
I don't know. But it was going to be strictly devoid of anything politics related, right?
Right.
And the other one where I could just go off when I need to. Because that would be more related to my YouTube content, which kind of got halted. It's not permanently gone yet, but
Right.
it's getting there, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to allocate any time or resources for that. But it was going to be the more, this is how this kind of shit is affected, and it has to do with shit that I don't try to talk about on podcast or
Right.
regular streams,
Well,
that kind of thing.
I would Google it because I don't remember how I did it. I just know that like a notification popped up on my phone because I have like 3 different emails. One for the kids for their consoles and stuff, and then one for kid plays, and then one for my personal. And I think it was through Google where they're like, "Oh, you have 3 different emails. Would you like to open or download a second app for the other one?" And I think that's how the notification went. And I just said, "Fuck yeah, I can get rid of Parallel Space and don't have to worry about logging in and dealing with the ads before logging in and
Yeah.
all that." And so I have deleted Parallel Space, and I have 2 Facebooks. They are full-blown Facebook apps. It's not a third party. It is directly Facebook. And then like with Messenger, through the Messenger app, you can have 2 profiles on your Messenger app at once. All you have to do is switch between the 2, and you don't even have to log in as long as you save your password. So I haven't had to deal with that at all.
Well, the other thing there is I don't remember the password for my second Facebook. So having it connected the way it's connected, I can always just open that. Of course, I have to go through another app to open that app, but
Exactly. It's like slavery with a bunch of extra steps. A crisp high five that for anybody that can guess that reference.
Yes, master, I push this button and then I push the next button, master. I will. I
That
promise.
is so racist. That is not what I was going with.
Yes, my digital overlord. We all answer to a higher app.
Fucking
power.
Rick and Morty. You
I don't watch Rick and Morty, motherfucker.
Okay, I'm going to explain this to you. There's
I
a
don't care. It's fine.
It's too bad.
No.
It's for the content.
Oh my god.
So, there's an episode of Rick and Morty
I'm
where
not going to retain this information.
Go, I don't care. I'm still explaining it because it's fucking hilarious. There's an episode of Rick and Morty where Rick's car breaks down, and what powers his car is a mini universe. And so he goes into this mini universe to talk to the inhabitants of this universe to figure out why they're not creating power for him. And Morty goes, "This just looks like slavery with a bunch of extra steps." And Rick kind of blows it off like, no, whatever, blah blah blah, the Rick way. Well, come to find out that the inhabitants of this mini universe has somebody just as smart as Rick in it, and they have created another mini universe within the mini universe to create power for them, which gets rid of the way that Rick had made them make power. They no longer create power for them because now they're making power for themselves. And so they go into that mini-verse. Well, Rick is like, oh, fuck this. Like, you can't be more Rick than me. That's not going to happen. You can't be as smart as me. It's not going to happen. And then he goes, this just looks like slavery with extra steps. After blowing Morty off about it.
That's not what blowing off means, but okay.
And to prove a point, Rick goes into, as they go into this other mini universe, Rick is telling this other scientist that he's going to prove him that it's slavery with extra steps, and finds another scientist in this mini universe that is also creating a mini universe. Until they go down this rabbit hole where now they're in a mini universe that has no inhabitants because it's just been created, and they get stuck there. But so it's slavery with extra steps. That's
Let me give you a visual representation of all that information. In one ear, out the other.
I thought you were pretending to Kurt Cobain yourself.
No. That would have came out the back of the head.
I don't care. It's never too soon for that joke.
Jesus. And besides, that reference is a little too...
Two on the nose, so you got to say Minecraft to yourself.
Oh. How is that? How is that too on the nose? It's a thing that happened.
Yeah, but it's too obvious what you're talking
I
about.
don't fucking care. It's a thing.
All I
People
can tell
joke
you
about
is how people get away with it.
Well, I hope you don't Minecraft yourself anytime soon.
Fair. I don't know how else I'm supposed to
You know,
respond to that.
eventually somebody's gonna catch on to that, right? And it's gonna be ruined
Oh, no,
for
people
us.
know. People know.
And
It doesn't matter.
eventually it's gonna happen where we can't even say that.
I mean, it'll probably take a good amount of time, but...
Yeah. But by then, something else will already be put in place.
You know what I'm gonna do now? Next time I play Warzone on stream, I'm just gonna go up to people and tell them I hope they Minecraft themselves. I'm gonna be that kind of toxic. Instead of telling somebody to themselves, I'm gonna go Minecraft yourself. Nobody's gonna understand, and that's gonna be the best part.
I mean, at this point, it'd probably be harder to find someone who doesn't understand it than someone who does.
I will probably befriend that person if they understand.
I'll put it this way. If it's to the point where I know what it means, most people know what it means.
We'll find out. Really?
You find that out.
For context for anybody, if that didn't get picked up on,
It probably didn't.
he just farted and it sounded really wet. I hope he didn't shit himself.
No, I'm good.
Check for marks. Little trails.
No, I know how those feel, and it didn't feel like that.
God. Why? Who plays chess voluntarily?
I used to.
I wanted to get into chess when I was younger. I just couldn't ever do it. It was kind of ruined by my dad. Because he'd find a piece. Because he had an old chess set, and one day he found a piece that was broken. And of course he blamed it on me because I was the child, even though I never touched the shit and fuck. And he threw the chessboard across the room, and I never wanted to touch the game again. Kind of like fishing. All because I caught a bigger fish than he did on my little kiddie pole, and he took my pole and threw it out into the lake. I haven't been fishing since.
See, now, I haven't been fishing since I think it was the second time that my dad took me. But that's just because it's boring. For me, at least.
That's fair.
Like, both times that we went fishing, it was at the same place, and there was this fucking turtle swimming around and eat the bait off the hooks.
It's when you catch said turtle.
Couldn't.
And you throw it out in the middle of the
Because
street.
we tried. We tried catching that fucking turtle. It was... I don't know how the fuck it managed to do it, but it would just finesse the bait. And we were using chicken livers.
Yeah.
So we would have to feed the hook through it.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't matter.
Guns are a thing, I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, I was like 10.
So?
Yeah, I would not trust 10-year-old me with a loaded weapon.
That's fair. God, now it makes me think of a fucking joke back in the day.
Who are you
Nick.
playing against, or is it like on computer?
Who was that guy that killed? He was. God, no, that's gonna get too political. Never mind.
Huh?
There was somebody in the government way back when we were, I want to say a little after 2011, like during the Bush era. Gore, Al Gore,
2011 would be the Obama era.
or no, before that. It was the Bush era. My bad. I don't know why 2011. Al Gore
Okay.
shot that dude in the woods,
That was not Al Gore.
wasn't it?
No.
I thought it was.
No.
I could have sworn it
That
was.
Cheney.
Oh, well then, there you go. That would be you. An 11-year-old and 10-year-old is you.
Yeah, no, 10-year-old me probably wouldn't fire it at a person, but would probably waste all the ammo shooting at nothing. Fair enough. Like, look what this thing does. It makes a loud noise. Boom!
I think I'm winning my match right now.
I tried to ask him who he's playing. He's focused.
Hey,
That's rude. Why would you do
pay
that?
attention. We're more important.
No, we're not. We are not more important than a chess match.
We must be boring. The fact that somebody who calls us our friend is playing chess over listening to us.
Oh, yes, our oh-so-engaging topics today.
Yeah, right.
But you know, it is the topics changing that saved us all from another Kaz rant.
That's true.
Because I was about to go off about Call of Duty.
I read that as I took 2 pawns, a rock, and a knight. I was thinking to myself, why would you take a rock?
English, motherfucker, do
oh,
you
a
read
rook. This isn't checkers. You're not supposed to take all the pieces.
I mean, at that point, it's still anyone's game.
I was going to show you this card.
The card you were talking about earlier.
Yeah. If I can find it. This one. Actually, I like the artwork a lot on that one.
It's okay.
It's worth money.
You don't know that for sure.
Well, if...
Yeah, it's that down in the corner.
Oh.
You'll have to type that in and see how much the card's worth.
If what I'm thinking is the non-foil hollow of that version is worth $8, then
Yeah, I don't know.
I still made my money back because the packs are only like 4 or something.
These fucking card sleeves are really weird.
Yeah, they came with the little box that I bought.
Like, the idea behind sleeves is that you would actually be able to use the cards while keeping them protected, and you would never be able to use these things.
No, not those big thick ones.
Like, it's like 10 times the thickness of a card. And if you're using one for each, because you would have to, you couldn't even carry that shit with you.
Mm-mm.
Not to mention, just to keep it from falling out, you'd have to have, like you have here, where you've got a normal sleeve inside the sleeve.
Which is a financial black fucking hole.
Well, like I said, luckily those came with the little fucking box that I got. $3 box. Came with all of it, so fuck it. I'm going to use it.
Yeah, but you'll run out.
Yeah. I said, again, it was $3. I'm not, like, super concerned.
Eh.
No, I am though. I'm really loving the artwork in these cards, and it's the only reason why I keep buying more. Is strictly the artwork.
Fair.
And if I find one that looks cool and I look it up and it's worth money, fuck it. So far, out of all the packs that I have bought, I've at least made my money back. In some way. Now, will I plan on selling them? I don't know, because I don't know how to sell that. Like, I just post it and wait? Do I take it to, like, a
Yeah.
convention, you know?
No, you'd post it and you'd wait.
Oh, well,
You'd
I
have to
might
keep
do
an eye on it, though.
that. Yeah. God forbid
It's a
it
whole other
drops.
level of frustration.
Jesus. It's like Bitcoin. Which I bought into, by the way. I put 10 cents in, and I've made... God, what is it at now?
I don't fucking know.
Load up, stupid phone.
How long ago did you put money in?
Oh, a little over a month ago.
Oh, you poor sap.
It was only 10 cents.
I mean,
So far, I'm sitting at $6.55
Yeah.
from
no.
10 cents.
you need to... You'll have to wait until the next big bubble, which unfortunately may never happen after the last one.
I don't play chess, so I don't know what terms of points are. I didn't even know that was a thing in chess. I don't know, but from 10 cents to $6. Now I made that $6 like legit. It raised within like 48 hours, and it's been sitting there since.
Yeah. Like I said, you'll have to wait till the next big bubble.
I'm not really worried about it over 10 cents. Like, I get the whole risk of it even at 10 cents, but it was 10 cents. If I lose it all tomorrow, I'm not going to lose my fucking marbles over it. At this point, the only thing I can do is win. I could cash out right the fuck now, and guess what? I won.
But I mean, imagine if you put 10 cents in 8 years ago.
No shit.
Yeah.
And it sucks for some people because I was reading something right at the beginning of it all when it came to Bitcoin. Somebody bought 10 Bitcoin and bought a pizza with it. That pizza delivery driver is rolling in fucking dough right now.
Oh, you mean tipped a pizza delivery
Yeah.
driver with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not the same thing.
10 Bitcoin. Tipped him.
Because like if they paid for the pizza like that, it would just convert to normal currency.
Yeah.
And the business wouldn't be rolling in dough right now.
Now, fucking that delivery driver is retired. For sure. Because, I mean, a Bitcoin is sitting at... I've got the numbers here. Hold on. I gotta pull them back up, but I've got the numbers here. $16,592 a coin.
Yeah.
And if the delivery driver invested like other people are doing by buying real estate and shit like that with some of that money, because that's what people are doing now. They are taking Bitcoin and trading it for real estate and making even more of a profit.
That's what people were doing. The thing is, the Bitcoin bubble popped already.
Yeah.
You got to wait for the next build up. And you never know when it's going to happen. That, in response to streamer, because you could absolutely do that now. Just take a small amount of money and put it in there.
Yeah.
But you're basically just leaving it there, and you got to remember that it's there.
Right.
And you got to pay attention to the whole cycle so that you'll know if you're making money, when you're making money, or what have you. Because if you put it in and just forget that it's there and check it in, like, say, 10 years, because say, oh, I just automatically remembered, or something came up and it made me remember, it doesn't really matter. And then, let's say it, like I said, 10 years, so maybe a year after the next bubble pops. And I know that's being a bit generous with how long it took the first bubble to even grow. But at that point, you're getting, what, like 4 cents?
Right.
From that dollar you put in?
Well, like I said, it was 10 cents that I put in, and I'm not going to lose my marbles over 10 cents. I'm really not. So if it were to drop everything tomorrow, I'm not going to be upset over it.
No, I know.
You know? However, was it Ethereum is growing way more than fucking Bitcoin right now. I think it just surpassed Bitcoin within the last couple weeks.
Well, the other thing is Bitcoin is making the push for 1 million.
Yeah.
And they were actually getting there, and now it's apparently dropped back down.
I said it's at 16,000 a coin.
Yeah.
But Ethereum is more outside of the rules of Bitcoin.
It's just another cryptocurrency that you got to learn all the fucking rules for, and I don't have the time for that.
I don't know if you're looking into cryptocurrency. Elon Musk says that Dogecoin is the way to go right now. Just saying. I don't know.
No.
It's the lowest on the board at the moment.
Dogecoin had its time. The advantage of it was that it was a meme.
True.
The disadvantage of it is that you got to buy into a meme when a meme is fresh.
And it's not going to go anywhere.
No. The only thing that can do now is lose money. Like, even if Mr. Beast invested in Dogecoin, it's not going to reach those levels again. It just won't.
Yeah, Dogecoin was a fucking meme.
But it became a real cryptocurrency.
It did, quickly. But it's not worth it. Honestly, if you want to get into anything like that, invest into NFT if you know the rules. Like, if you're in depth of the rules of that world, NFT is the way to go right now.
Not to judge anybody too harshly, but if you have the time to actually understand all the ins and outs of NFT, find something to do with your life. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Honestly, the money that's in it, I wouldn't mind learning a little bit about it. I don't know anything about NFTs right now, other than that they're pictures that...
Yeah, there's no way that shit's sustainable.
I don't know how it is right now. That's what's crazy to me.
Well, and the other thing is cryptocurrency's not anymore either.
Yeah.
It used to be because you only had, one, maybe two options, and then all of a sudden there's this explosion of everybody having their own fucking cryptocurrency, and it crippled it.
No, I don't know how NFT is I wouldn't say popular, but financially beneficial right now.
Right, don't screenshot my
that's
NFT.
my point. Is that how is it so financially beneficial right now?
I don't
when
know.
anything could be screenshotted or stolen, and there's
None of it
nothing
makes
you can
sense.
absolutely do about it. You cannot even take me to small claims court for taking your $1 million fucking picture and putting it as my screensaver on my phone.
Right.
There is nothing you can do.
NFTs are a scam.
Some reason people are buy, sell, and trading this shit for millions of dollars. Even financial companies are getting into this and selling real estate for NFTs, and it's fucking working. And they are breaking. Like, don't get me wrong. I am all for crippling the government, but the fact that that's the other thing. NFTs are doing a workaround from government-issued currency, and it's working. Making people like us, 9 to 5, trying to make ends meet look like dog shit.
It doesn't really matter. The thing is, if you want to actually go against the machine, you don't do it by attacking the country's money.
Right.
because that doesn't just hurt the people at the top. It hurts literally everyone. Anyone who supports your cause, they are damaged by this.
All I'm saying, if you want to get on the FBI's most wanted list in the most peaceful way possible, all you have to do is pull a Rage Against the Machine and just make songs about them. Just saying.
Rage Against the Machine is no longer Rage Against the Machine.
I know. Oh, I know. I am not getting into that because that it will be way too political.
I know.
I'm just saying.
It's kind of a shame that we can't talk about that.
Let me put it this way. I'm going to rephrase it. Talk about my childhood Rage Against the Machine.
There you go.
Okay, do that. Be like the old Eminem when he didn't give a shit. It was talking about all the political figures.
Be punk when punk actually meant punk.
Right.
All I'm going to say is Rage Against the Machine is now Rage on behalf of the machine. I'm just leaving that there. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's sad. It's gotten... Without getting too political, we can kind of still talk about it. It's gotten to the point now with me, it doesn't go against my political beliefs necessarily. Like, I don't fucking care enough. But the fact that they have gone against everything that they built themselves up for, I don't even listen to their old shit anymore. When it comes on the radio, I change the station.
Yeah.
And that's sad. Because some of my favorite songs are Rage Against the Machine songs, even still. And I just can't bring myself to listen to them.
Unpopular opinion, though, even before all this shit happened, I was kind of already reaching that point with Rage Against the Machine because my favorite songs by them were repetitive as fuck. Listening to that song just one time all the way through is like listening to it on the radio.
Bulls on Parade is super repetitive.
And that's not the only one.
No.
It's Bulls on Parade and Killing in the Name. Those songs repeat themselves to fucking death.
What was it? Radio. Fuck.
Like, don't get me wrong.
Funk. Funk is super repetitive, too.
It's like, they're not bad songs by any means, but how the fuck did these become chart toppers? How?
They were pulling in people that...
Like, for a band that can be as creative as Rage Against the Machine, to pump this out?
Yeah.
What the fuck? But then again, if you think about anything music-wise that you enjoy or have enjoyed for long periods of time and think about it critically, you could probably reach a similar conclusion, to be fair. I mean, not necessarily on the repetitive side, but you get what I mean. Portugal? Wait, what?
What are they winning? I'm so confused.
I don't know.
Oh my god, are you talking about the Call of Duty competition?
Competition?
Yeah, there's this... I don't know if it's... I'm not really understanding what it is, but either Call of Duty is partnered up with... Or Activision is partnered up with soccer, with FIFA, like the actual FIFA, not the video game. Or there's an actual...
The World Cup?
Yeah. Or there's an actual Call of Duty event going on right now against different teams. I don't really understand. All I know is that Crispy's been telling me to vote for people, and the people that he's telling me to vote for have been winning, which we get benefits. Like at the end of all this, if you vote correctly 4 times or 4 times out of the I think it's 6 or 7, we get a lot of bonuses and in-game content. But I don't even remember who the vote was for today. I don't know. I just know I missed one day. I missed yesterday's.
I don't know. That sounds weird.
I don't know. I haven't seen any of these rewards yet, so.
Premium what? Like a premium skin?
I don't know. I just do what the kids tell me nowadays.
If he says a premium weapon.
So yeah, he's in the same
what's
boat
the
as me.
blueprint for? Like,
Is it a blueprint gun? I have no idea. Which most likely the blueprint is a gun. That's all blueprints are.
See now, this leads back to that rage that I almost fucking went off on earlier.
Just do it.
It's the problem with that I have with these fucking games today.
Oh, it's the AUG. Gross. It's free content. All you got to do is fucking vote for something.
No.
I farted.
What I'm talking about is when it comes to these fucking multiplayer games, it used to be, at first, you've got a standard loadout, you go shoot people. Depending on your game type, the loadout may change, but it's built that way. And then it became, oh, we've got this range of weapons to choose from.
Yeah.
Create your loadout with these weapons that everyone has access to. Choose what works best for you. Again, fair. Now it's play our game, live 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 our game. Do nothing. Just play our game, play our game, play our game. Don't eat, don't sleep, don't do anything else. Just play our game, our game, our game. Our game is life. Our game is your life. Your life is now. It's in this game. It's what you have to do. Because that's the only way you're going to unlock all these weapons that you need to kill everybody and kill everybody effectively and do it the right way. And please, 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 please. Because nobody has access to all this shit from the start. You got to do all this extra bullshit to give yourself an advantage. And if you don't live this fucking game and you just want to play casually, like 90 may be a stretch. Let's say 70% of the players who play all of these fucking games. And the reason why they don't stick around for these fucking games. And they keep having to make more and rebrand these fucking games because they keep doing this bullshit. The only reason Splitgate still exists right now, even with its shitty systems, with its anti-cheat,
everything is free.
Everyone's on the same level
Yeah.
when it comes to what you have access to. The only difference? Skins. Not everybody has the same skins. And now they're rolling out all of the original skins.
Kaz, you were right. It's 90. What's 90?
90% casuals? I was trying to be generous. Because it's still the vast majority that no one will acknowledge.
I mean, it really is. I mean, I'm a casual player. Even as much as I play the game, I play it, what, a few hours? And not even every day. Now, granted, I've been playing it a lot lately because that's what all my friends are playing right now, and I'd like to play with my friends. But if my friends aren't on playing the fucking game, guess what? I'm not. I'm playing something else. Honestly, like last night, for example, I already went over this. I was playing with Duncan and Hawk, and then they got off, and I was getting ready to get off until Patty was like, hey, you want to play? And I'm like, yeah, sure, because I don't want to play alone. Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't say it's catered to. If this is the way you have to do it to get these other unlocks and shit, like you have to go through the DMZ mode just to get these weapons unlocked for you to use anywhere else, anywhere other than the DMZ mode.
well, and see, that's why I mentioned
exactly
the
the
exploit,
shit I'm talking about.
and I don't
That's
think
not
they're ever
catering to
getting rid of that
casuals.
exploit.
That's never catering to casuals.
And I get that because there is no other way to unlock that gun. Even, I mean, other than the fact that, like I said, if you already have the gun and your friend doesn't, so say you started playing, right? We got into DMZ together. You don't have the M13, but you want it. I do.
Now, if DMZ is the only place you can use that gun,
No, you can
then
use it
it's
anywhere
different.
else after you
See,
unlock it.
That exactly is my problem.
Right. No, and I get that. That's what I'm saying. If it wasn't for the fact that you don't, like, because you don't have to go kill the chemist to get the gun by any means. I'd have a bigger problem if that was the only way to get it. But no, I can jump in, drop the gun for you, and we can get out. Is that still a problem? Yeah, because I feel like unlocking that gun could be easier for everybody.
Okay, but that's not necessarily my point, because I'm not talking about this specific instance for this specific game. I'm talking about gaming in general. With all this extra shit you have to do, you have to live this game.
Yeah.
Not necessarily Modern Warfare 2, but games like it, to get access to all these different weapons and these other advantages. And people who are just starting don't have these advantages. They're
Yeah.
starting off at zero.
It's like
Everybody
You're
has to
talking about like
have-
today's games compared to the older games, like older Halo and older Call of Duty, Call of Duty
Exactly.
fucking 4, where
when
everybody
they
had
were
it
in their
on
heyday.
right. When everything was not like the only guns you had in fucking Halo were when you started out in a match was the battle rifle and the assault rifle, and the other guns you had to go through the map and pick them up to use them. And everybody had the chance to grab that gun off the map, like the sniper rifle, just like in Splitgate, the sniper rifle's in one place, the rocket launcher's in another, and you have to go there, get there first to use it, but it's still available to everybody.
Exactly.
The loadouts are always the same starting out in every match. I understand that. I get that part. And now it is. Call of Duty's like that now. To unlock a certain attachment, you have to go grind out one other gun to unlock it for everything else. No, what if I just want to use the fucking M4 all goddamn day? But I want to make it better. I can't make it better and suit my needs. Why? Because I have to go play with these other fucking guns to unlock what I need to.
Well, I don't like the attachment system itself.
Yeah. I miss the attachment system where it didn't matter what gun you were using. Once you unlocked an attachment, you unlocked it for everything.
No. I don't. Even unlocking it, none of that.
Yeah.
No attachments. Like, it's one thing when you're playing Halo Infinite and your attachment is a fucking charm that you put on it.
Right.
Because that means nothing other than, hey, look what I did.
Right.
And even though it doesn't matter because I don't get an edge for this.
Fair.
If it gives you any kind of competitive edge, makes it easier for you in any way, shape, or form, doesn't matter how minuscule it is, that I have a problem with. So I guess we'll have to pay attention to MW2 and see, if it keeps with this or if they fall back into the same fucking...
Yeah. MW2, as far as, just gameplay in general is going, it does.
I don't think this game's going to have longevity without
No.
microtransactions and shit.
Well, I mean, most games today don't. I mean, they have that store where if you want certain cosmetics and stuff like that.
But see, that's the
Right.
issue. This is the culture we created when we did this shit.
Oh, I know, and I'm not arguing that at all.
It didn't have to be, because we started out with games where you would pay full price, you would get a game that's completed, and everybody would just play the fuck out of that game for years. Like, it didn't fall out of favor because people weren't spending enough money on it.
I still play Halo 3 without microtransactions.
Now each game is a multi-million-dollar product simply because people have to keep putting money into it, and they call that a success. It's like, no, you're giving a requirement for people to keep spending money on this. That's not the same thing. That's artificial.
Fucking Sea of Thieves. Ugh.
Well, for Sea of Thieves, it's all skins.
Yeah.
So they've got that edge.
Anybody want to hear Kaz really rage? I have a subject that I can bring up right now. I could do it. Just say the word. Say the word.
Well,
Kaz rage.
It's corporate greed, but we all gave them the green light to do it. So we can get mad at the people who are actually pushing this shit out, but what we need to do is get mad at the people that allowed them to do it in the first place, and that's ourselves. But no one wants to get mad at their fucking selves. They just want to push the blame off on other people. No, acknowledge what the fuck we did so we can actually try to fix it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of those people that did it.
That's what I'm after.
I've bought into the
I want people
microtransactions.
to want better for themselves. Stop accepting bullshit.
I ask again, though, does anybody want to hear Kaz change the subject and rage about something else?
Just saying, that's the point behind every time I have a rage moment.
And you know what's sad? Is that one of the... I'm going to say not one of the biggest games right now, but it's still a pretty big game. It's PC only, but it's probably making the most. Star Citizen. I was watching Nader the Tater when he was playing it during his subathon. And the guy that he was playing with had spent over $200,000 in-game. Real money.
There's a big difference with Star Citizen, though, and I want to point it out, because this is a contrast that needs to be made just for perspective. With Star Citizen, you can actually make that currency in-game. You don't
True.
have to spend real money on it. It's the quickest
Just takes
way.
forever.
It's the most effective way, but it's not the only way to do it. Games that actually
Crab
have...
Trap!
What's
Hi!
up, buddy? Good to see you.
Moon's back too! Hello!
But no, games that actually have that system put into place where you can get that currency
Yeah.
so that you can do those things without having to put your own money in, those are the ones I praise endlessly. And I don't care how much money they end up making off those microtransactions because they still make it
That's
available.
a lot of fucking money to
but
put
they
into
make
a
it
game,
available
though.
to everyone.
Yeah. That's still a lot
that's
of
a
fucking
big
money to put
difference.
in, though.
But it's a big
And that
difference.
was the thing, and even Tater was like asking, like, is that how much you put into like your setup, your system, all that? And he goes, no, I use mouse and keyboard. And Tater lost his shit. He goes, you spent $200,000 on cosmetics and ships. He goes, yeah. He goes, he moved out of his house and got into a fucking 1-bedroom apartment. Because he spent so much on this fucking game.
Wait, he spent more money because he spent money in a game?
No, he had to move. He had to downgrade his living conditions
Okay.
because of how much money he spent in the game.
I got you now.
And
It's
Tater,
like I didn't know where he was coming from. So for all I knew, he was moving out of his parents' house. So
no, he moved out of
I don't know.
He was talking like he had a 3-bedroom home that he was living in. Now he doesn't. He was saying, I don't make bad money by any means. He's single, has a decent paying, over decent paying job.
Right.
But he spent so much fucking money in Star Citizen IRL that he couldn't keep up with his own mortgage.
Star Citizen is still in the pre-release phase, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's such a shame that won't come to console.
Right. And from my understanding, it's running off the same engine as fucking Elite Dangerous. Or at least an engine similar.
Maybe similar, but I doubt it's the same engine because Elite Dangerous is so limited, and when they tried to expand it, it broke everything. Like actually giving you a person that can walk around.
Like Odyssey is never coming to console, and it's sad.
Yeah, no, they basically killed their game, which sucks with how long Elite Dangerous has been around. And
I
all
know.
the evolutions
We're
it's gone
talking about
through.
pixel days.
Yeah. Like, I found the history of Elite Dangerous on YouTube completely by accident while I was looking for something else, and just to learn.
And it's what's crazy.
what it
It's all been
started
the
as.
same game.
Yeah.
It's just updates. They have not. It's never been they've re-released it in a way with the update. Like so, they had Horizons, and then you can buy the Odyssey update
Yeah.
at like the disc version of it, and it comes with everything else. But it's still technically just an update.
Mm-hmm.
And because even like Odyssey, if you go out and buy the disc version of Odyssey for PC, the disc version, even the digital version of Odyssey, if you actually go out and buy it, it's still the same price if you were to buy Horizons. But if you already own the previous, all you have to do is update for free. But that's different because, say, maybe you bought it before, like you've had the game forever, so the updates are free, but somebody wants to come in, and it's titled different. It's kind of like No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky's always been a free update, but it's been titled differently every time.
I think what's getting mixed up here with the information, the way it was probably presented to you, is the fact that you have the game that was available on other platforms, but if you want to play Odyssey, you have to get the PC version of it because that's the only version that was released.
No, what I'm trying to say, okay, so Odyssey, if you want to play Odyssey, yes, you have to get a PC because it's not on console.
Right.
You are not playing Odyssey on console whatsoever.
But I don't think it's even available on PC right now.
I don't know.
If
Did they
memory
remove
serves,
it? I lost track.
If memory serves, what they ended up doing was breaking the game so bad that they had to revert to a previous version.
Oh, well, fair. Okay, well then, even still, if it's kind of like No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky has been retitled several times, but everything has been a free update.
Well, it hasn't been retitled. That's just the name of each update.
Well, still, I mean, even box art though. Like if you were to go to Walmart right now and buy the physical copy of No Man's Sky, there's two different titles for it currently. There's No Man's Sky, and then the other one I
Those
don't
aren't
remember.
the listings I've seen.
Yeah,
I
it's
only see the one.
seen at Walmart. But they've always retitled it for their updates. Now, so say if I bought like the original Elite Dangerous, right, way back when it first released on console, everything has been a free update. But say I came in and I wanted to try Elite Dangerous now, and I had to buy it, I'd buy the Odyssey or the Horizons version, but I'd get everything else for free still. And that still sounds confusing, but
Well, COD
everything
doesn't
has
need
been a
people
free
to
update.
buy the DLC. They just need people to buy the things in their shops. They've got a big enough player base that that's how they sustain it. And that's kind of how No Man's Sky does it too,
yeah,
with their Quicksilver system.
which isn't bad because you can still get Quicksilver through missions.
Yeah. But I mean, if you don't have the time for it, because those
Yeah.
can take a while.
Oh,
Or
yes.
if you don't have a party and don't want to do matchmaking
I've been playing a lot of No Man's Sky here lately, though.
with that new controller you bought.
Yeah. It's one of the games.
It runs pretty fucking smooth on the cloud, doesn't it?
I haven't been playing it on the cloud. I've been playing it through my Xbox.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, I've also played on the cloud to see how it is, and it does. It runs really nice. The controller is super, super accurate. Now, granted, I have come to the conclusion I am no longer going to be playing FPS games using that controller. That is fucking hard. The controller is way too sensitive. Like, I was playing Call of Duty, and normally when I play FPS, I have high sensitivity.
Right.
I had to turn the sensitivity for Call of Duty down to 1. Just to feel like I was playing it normally on my TV.
Mm-hmm.
It was that sensitive, that reactive.
Well, of course, the problem there is you have to reset it every time you play with a normal controller.
Yeah, well, I reset it, and I'm never doing it again on my phone. That shit was hard. I had people yelling at me, why can't you just fucking get a kill, blah, 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 blah. You try playing on your phone, you piece of shit! See, no. I didn't get a controller. It's actually like one of those, like those. I don't know, the third-party controllers that you stretch out, you wrap around your phone.
Yeah.
But this one is actually made by Razer for Microsoft.
It makes your phone look like a Switch.
Yeah, pretty much. And it plugs straight into your phone, so it's super reactive, which I love. I've always gotten those third-party ones where you still connect it to Bluetooth and just wrap it around your phone, and you press a button, it takes like a second to actually react. No, this, I press a button and it reacts right then and there. Because
I
it
don't know.
plugs right into your phone.
That control scheme is just awkward to me. I don't like playing Switch games if I have to hold the Switch. So
fair.
if I had to get a controller like that, I'd rather get the one that actually is like a normal Xbox controller with
Yeah.
that deck on top that you put the phone on and then plugs into the back of it.
It's so weighty to me, though. That's my problem. That phone brings all that weight, and I have to hold it. It hurts my wrists. I'm a bitch. Excuse me. Tasted like chocolate.
I mean, I'm used to playing on a 3DS XL, so
Fair.
the weight doesn't bother me.
Ugh.
It's just having a normal control setup. That's what I like.
It's a normal control setup. It's an Xbox controller.
Yeah, but the screen's not in the middle of your controller. Like, you don't have to look
Yeah,
between your
okay, fair.
hands to do everything. It's awkward.
I don't have a problem with it.
For me, the muscle memory is I've got both my hands together in front of me, and then I'm looking up at whatever I'm doing, not
Yeah.
even looking at my hands. Having to see my hands while I'm doing everything is just awkward now.
I was going to make a joke, but I feel like it'd be too much. It could be taken very wrong and in very different many ways.
Huh?
Is this why you don't watch porn? You can't see your hand. Does it ruin the experience for you?
What, do you think I watch porn with my legs up in the air and the TV through them? Because I'm going to tell you right now, the answer to that is no.
You want to take it.
Welcome back, Moon.
I wasn't listening. Oh, shit.
No, it's better that way. Trust me. Just a reminder, we have the constantly out of context thing going on right now where you clip whatever you want and whatever it is, we'll put it in a compilation as long as it's out of context and makes, somebody laugh, even if it's just you.
Guess we need more of those clips, guys.
You can clip whatever you want, whenever you want, as long as it's on Kid's channel or my channel. And then just let us know.
He likes watching himself.
No, I don't.
It's not a screen between his legs. It's a mirror.
Dude, I'm so ugly. If I had the option, I'd never see myself again. Like, if I could put a filter on my glasses that would just obscure myself in mirrors every time I walk past them.
Like a vampire. Just
Right. But I'd only be a vampire to myself.
Her legs in the air. Your feet.
No. No, be neither. Be neither. Trust me.
Oh my god.
My God.
Jesus. Oh man, my chest hurts.
It's only 3.
Yeah. We gotta end earlier today than normal.
Oh, yeah, you got stuff to do.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Responsibilities.
I'm trying that tonight.
Uh.
No, he's never gonna live this down.
Wait, hold on. Why would I know?
There's a
How
lot of
is
things.
everybody taking this? Because I don't think it's how I said it. Like, kids.
But it'll work.
Anyways. Jesus.
What I understand.
So I was
I
talking
can't
about...
breathe.
My God. Okay, so here's what you missed. We were talking about the controller setup that he has for his phone when he plays games through his Xbox, but on his phone. And it essentially turns his phone into a Switch where he's got the controllers on both sides of the screen. And I was talking about how I don't really like that control setup. If I'm playing something on the Switch, I hate holding the Switch because just having my hands there and the screen in the middle of it just makes it awkward for me when I'm playing a game. I prefer just having my hands together on controller, looking up at the screen, not looking at...
It still doesn't sound any
looking at my
better.
hands. Only because you had to fuck it up. And somehow, I don't know exactly how, but somehow, Kid turned that into me not watching porn because I have to watch my hands while I'm watching the porn. It still doesn't make sense to me. So while trying to make sense of it, I asked him, so does that mean you think I put my legs up in the air and have the screen in between my feet while I'm doing my business?
To answer, yes.
But, like, I don't get it. I didn't say what somebody apparently thinks I said. I'm so confused. How did this become something else?
It's okay if you don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either.
You fell into the joke that I had planned, and that is all that matters.
You fell into a burning ring of porn. There's a clip for you.
Casual officially be known as the guy that watches porn with his feet.
But I don't. Hey, I didn't burn your porn. I just said it was burning.
I made an observation.
Just do it and tell everybody who told you how.
Madness. This is a podcast.
When somebody asks you, why do you watch porn with your feet? Kaz told me to!
I did fucking not. I ain't advocating for shit I don't do.
Oh.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. I'm just gonna say very carefully, and leave it at that. Or if you want to make it funnier, not at all. Just don't explain it at all.
Do what? Yeah, I seen that. He sent it to me.
If he walks in and observes, just look over him and go, "What's up?"
Just look at him dead in the face and be like, "What's up?" You do. You look at him and in his face, go, and you gotta say it like this. You look him dead in the eye, right? Serious face. You don't laugh. You don't smile. You look him dead in the eye and you go, "Saw."
Hey, I put a P at the end of that. Sup?
No, you just look at him. Saw, dude.
Great. So now all of a sudden we're following kids' advice. This will go great.
No, Kaz's. You're the one that told him to watch porn with their feet.
I did not.
Saw, dude. I hope Streamer's at school right now and
It's like, well,
everybody's
what
wondering why
happened
the fuck
was-
he's laughing. Oh, shit.
Wait, what? Okay, all of a sudden she's talking like she's already done this.
That didn't take long.
Yeah, streamer, we can't tell the people in your classroom about how Moon is masturbating.
Oh no, Streamer, I dare you to pull out your headphones, Streamer. You need to pull out your headphones and everybody in your school needs to hear this conversation.
You know what? Just to fuck with everyone, I'm going to make sure this episode makes it to YouTube in the archive so that the entire world can know how Moon masturbates. I win in the end.
Do it for the Vine. All right, do you have your headphones unplugged? Can everybody hear us? Are you ready? Kaz watches porn with his feet.
That's not what fucking happened.
I think I turned myself up on accident. I don't know.
She said, I'm going to be Johnny Sins famous. See, now, Johnny Sins isn't famous for masturbating with
Check
his
to
legs.
see if
in the
I
air. He is
accidentally-
famous for fucking everybody.
I'm pretty sure I accidentally turned myself up. I can't see. Oh, damn.
Oh, my God. What?
I did turn myself up.
did I
Oopsie
do?
daisies. Check. Is that better? Oh my god, it's still really loud. What do you think, Kaz? Is
Oh
that
my
too loud?
God.
Is that getting better? Hello!
I don't know. I'm not monitoring it.
Fuck. I don't know.
I can only hear you in real life. I can't hear you through the
The
microphone.
meter's right there!
It should be okay. That's all I know. He'd make millions. What? Just for... you know what? I'm not even going to say it.
I sound normal. Okay. My normal. Oh, shit.
Let's call that move the moonwalk.
That's gonna be a thing, though. Look. People are gonna start watching porn with their feet, right? And it's gonna be called Kazing from
No.
now on. Yes, it's
Nope.
gonna be called Kazing.
Nope,
are you doing? I'm
nope,
Kazing.
Nope. She already acknowledged it's called moonwalk. Ha ha ha.
No, it's Kazing.
Nope.
Because Kaz's idea. Kaz started this conversation. You're banging. Listen.
Oh my god.
We're gonna start Kazing. What's Kazing?
Well,
Watching
you see,
porn
what had
with our
happened
feet.
was we decided to all talk about Moon masturbating on a podcast on Twitch. This is a safe idea.
I don't fucking care.
Does this count as exploiting your fans? It feels like it counts as exploiting your fans.
Remember? Yes.
Hey, streamer,
yes,
I'm doing
I
the thing
love
you
it.
said.
Remember that hoodie you washed? This is why I bought it. I appreciate you.
Streamer, am I doing it right? Am I exploiting the fans? Okay, hold on. Real talk for just a second, all right? No matter how awkward this is going to sound. When you think about it, it can't be a weird way to masturbate because, unless I miss something, Moon is female. So if she doesn't have her legs apart, how else would she?
Yo. Why did that sound so sexist?
I mean, it probably does sound a little bit sexist.
Doesn't it?
But I mean, just logistically, when you're thinking about how that would work, isn't that the way it works? Don't use logic.
Oh, shit.
So technically, it's always the moonwalk.
Oh, God. Now I definitely think it should just be called Kazing.
You
have
could
to
say.
No, you have to specifically be watching porn with your feet for it to be Kazing.
It can't be Kazing because she's been moonwalking it since way before we brought it up.
Jesus Christ.
Of course, that is assuming that you've done this before.
Definitely called. See?
Not if she was already doing it. Just saying.
She just said she was going to try watching porn with her feet. Okay, look. So she wasn't already doing it. This is your invention. You fucking live with it.
I didn't invent shit.
You put that in your coin jar.
No, I didn't. That shit goes nowhere near my coin
You
jar.
take that piece of candy
That is
from
not
the
in
fucking
that
bucket.
is not in the Cavs was right jar. That goes right the fuck somewhere else.
No shit. Oh, what does this podcast come to?
I don't know.
It
and
always,
of course, this is the podcast where the stream doesn't die.
that we know of. I haven't noticed it.
If it dies, I have to restart it on my phone.
Fair.
And I haven't had to.
Oh. Why is it always at the end of the podcast we do some shit like
I
this?
don't know.
And it's always porn. Of some formality, it is porn.
I feel like that's inaccurate, at least somewhat.
I titled this show wrong. Or this episode wrong. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you're the one
No,
that
I
made some
didn't.
innuendo before the show even started, motherfucker. Yeah, you know what this show is named after? This show is named after an NSP song called "No Reason Boner."
This is perfect. Okay.
Oh, believe me, Moon, you would fit right in.
I still think you should get Warzone and play
Which
with
is
us.
another innuendo.
Because she's short?
You get an innuendo, and you get an innuendo. Everybody gets an innuendo.
Calm down there, Oprah.
Hey, I'm too skinny to be Oprah.
Wow!
Tell me I'm wrong.
We're going there tonight. Okay.
Tell me I'm wrong. Plus, she's taller than me, too. Unless, it's a camera trick.
My boyfriend is just a wingman. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh.
Wow.
That went
And of
places.
course, streamer coming in with a wholesome comment right after that.
That went places. Oh man.
May not be places you wanted to go, but we went there.
Oh, I totally intended that conversation to go sideways.
Well, it's a conversation you're a part of. If it's not going sideways, it's not going
Something's
anywhere.
wrong. I'm having a bad day, and you need to fix it.
Wow.
All this without meta. And wearing a My Hero Academia Hello Kitty hoodie and sweatpants.
So, anyways, before this derails and the show ends, for the people that missed it last week, I gave an update on the book. I'm currently in the process of coding the chapters because it's a visual book and digital, so it's literally just like coding a game. Just you'll click or tap or whatever device you're on to go from page to page. The problem I'm having is I can't do the visuals with the setup that I have. My processor can't handle it. So still working on something to deal with that. Most likely what I'll have to end up doing is getting a computer that I can actually run these on, which would mean any kind of at least mid-tier gaming computer, because that would have the graphics card and CPU that could handle the animation software. But, you know, until then, like I said, I'm still working on actually coding out the pages and all that shit. So if I get to a point where I've got some kind of working copy that has words on it, I will tell you first, I do have beta testers. They have already agreed to be the first people to read it. But if that goes well, I might release like maybe the first couple chapters for the public, just to see how that goes. I'm still working on what to do. I don't know how to bridge that gap so I can get the visual aspect of this out. So as soon as I've got news on that, then there will be news for everyone. But aside from that, was there anything else we talked about last week? Or any other updates that need to be given?
No. Not that I can think of. Oh, I started writing down ideas for the year anniversary of this channel. We're going to do a subathon. I already called those days out in advance from work, so I will have those days free. And I talked to my boss, and I told her, you know, if this, like, it's going to be uncapped. This is going to be an uncapped subathon, so it'll go as long as y'all let it go. She has agreed for, so, like, it's going to be a mandatory. I think I'm going to try to go 2 days straight, mandatory, and then uncapped from there. And I tried to talk to my boss. I said if it keeps on going, she's completely okay with letting just me calling it. She's like, you won't get in trouble for it. You already let her know in advance. So they're prepared. But that will be happening on our 1 year anniversary, and that would be, fuck. I don't even remember the days now.
If I make a subreddit, I'll post it in the Discord.
But there's that. Maybe a New Year's subathon, 24-hour. We will stream straight through the ball drop. I'll probably find something.
Your balls are going to drop?
Sure.
Took long enough.
Right, it's about time.
I don't know if there's enough interest for me to make a subreddit already. Like, so far as I know, there's only like 4 people that want to read it that I know of.
Me. Jesus.
All right. But I have to make a new Reddit account, so you got to give me a little bit of time, because the only Reddit account I have right now is my personal one, and I can't use that one
With
for it.
my feet.
No. No feet.
Oh shit.
You know what? I will deliberately never have feet in frame for this book.
I hope you do. I hope it accidentally makes
Just
its way
because
in.
of this episode.
Tuesday needs to start. This is on Kaz more than anybody. I know life happens, so we're not gonna blame him too much. But it was super anticipated. You let down 6 people. Just saying. You let down 6 people. That'll happen again. We're gonna try again Tuesday, tomorrow.
It's were we doing Trailmakers?
No, we were gonna do Gears of War.
I can't remember. All I remember is you had me download Trailmakers.
I mean, we can do Trailmakers. But I thought we were gonna do something more campaigny.
I don't know.
Trailmakers is legit, just open, see what we can build, kind of thing. If you're down to do that, I'm okay with it.
I don't know.
Just let me know, because I got to re-download it.
Well, here's the question. Would people be more into watching us play a story-driven game or, like, get drunk and do an anything goes game?
If we're getting drunk, I got to go buy alcohol. Ooh, that gives me an opportunity to go to the new fucking liquor store here in town.
Yeah, you agreed to do Stardew Valley. What now?
Okay, and then, yeah, that's the other thing. Thank you for reminding me. Sundays is now going to be an official stream day as well. Which it technically should have been already. And it's going to be Stardew Sunday. We're going to finish off Stardew Valley with Allie. Because she's already put too many hours into it, so she can just guide me through it pretty easily.
Just avoid the fishing mini game, I'm telling you.
Yeah. I've already learned that one. But we're going to start that Sunday. Sunday is Stardew Sunday. Saturday, we are going to, if anybody is interested, Saturday we are going to attempt Project Winter. If you want to play, the game is $10 if you don't already have it. As of right now, it is just going to be a select group of friends. It's going to be like what we used to do. It's going to be first come, first serve on it. Allie will definitely be hosting that Saturday because she knows more about this game than any of us at this point. So, if you want to play, let us know in the Discord. That way, we can, and again, it'll be the Saturday game night channel. Let us know. Allie, keep an eye on that. Like I said, you're going to be the host of it because I have no idea how to play this game. I don't even know what the menu looks like. I think Wednesday I'm going to dedicate to Batman.
You replaying the Arkham series or something?
Arkham Knight.
Oh,
It's the only one available to me right now.
fair. Well, in that case, maybe I'll just have to play the other 3 Arkham games. Ha 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 ha.
Do that.
No, I'm still trying to set up the Kingdom Hearts playthroughs. As soon as I can lock down a time during the day that I can schedule to stream.
Not important enough to do Tuesday. We'll figure something out. I'll figure out something with you. Actually, streamer, if you're interested, I'll select a Tuesday to do with you if you want to do a Way Out. I've been wanting to play that one.
Which is like alternate Tuesdays.
Yeah. I think that'd be fun. Fun to do. But yeah, that's all I got. Do you got any updates on your channel? Other than your book?
The main thing is I never got any feedback on whether people actually want me to finish the lore reads on Cyberpunk. It's like, if it's not a thing that people actually want, I'm not going to waste anybody's time. That's my whole thing. I'm not going to force people to sit through shit they don't want to sit through.
You can finish the lore reads, right, for everybody. The lore reads for everybody. And then when you're done with that, people could come to my channel to watch me play.
Go fuck yourself.
Can I leave this open? I gotta go up and get Kaden or we're not.
Yeah, how am I getting the other kids?
Take her with you.
Okay.
You're only getting Kaden, Joyce, and Axel.
Okay, fair enough.
Ben's getting picked up by his mom.
Okay.
And, Attorney's already gone and he probably won't be here tomorrow. I guess they all had a stomach bug. And I told her. That he has been
The issue there comes down to the people who own it. It just IP when it comes to stuff like that is so, how do I put it? It's so complicated. and I don't want to get anyone in trouble. I don't want to get myself in trouble. That kind of thing.
Make this open so you can listen for her. 'Cause I gotta go up and get it done. But yeah, just take her with you. Her coat is up here by the couch.
But yeah, I feel like it's something I'd have to get into contact with the writers for, just to make sure that everyone's okay with everything. I know, but I'd rather have my bases covered. I don't want to step on anybody's toes.
Cover these bases.
No.
All right.
Kid, for the last time, I will not play. I will not play Where's Waldo with you. You can find Waldo on your own. Plus, you're married. She can help you too.
Okay, look. She's out of the room. We've been having a lot of sex, which is nice.
Jesus Christ!
Right? I'm
This is
enjoying
not
this.
podcast-worthy news.
But my dick's starting to hurt.
Okay. So I think that covers all the news. We've said pretty much everything we need to say.
Your feet in the air. You're fine.
Yeah, I doubt kids that flexible.
Nope. Mm-mm. Too old. I have
Too
previous
old? You're
injuries.
younger than me, motherfucker.
Muscular dystrophy's a bitch, sir. So is, motorcycle accidents.
Man up.
Tell your wife to make you a sandwich. Be a man.
So many problems with that statement. How about you go tell your wife to make you a sandwich? See how that goes for you.
Right? Typical talk. All right.
Jesus.
Well, that's enough for this episode. I had fun.
You think?
It was fun. I had fun. We all had fun. The pain disappears.
My God. I mean, either way, you're technically thinking with a head.
Fair. I don't think we have enough people in to rate out. I see 3. I really don't want to rate out with 3. So we're just going to end it. Thank you again for watching, having fun with us, and enjoying. I know I usually raid with 3 too. I don't know. I don't think it's appropriate today. Okay, if y'all want to raid, let us know. If you want to raid out, we'll raid out.
I mean, for the people I'm following, it's just 2 big streamers and us.
Let's see.
There's Hitbo TC playing Sea of Thieves and Jason Paradise playing Clone Hero.
I've got Darkish Mike and Cryo Mercury.
Oh my God. Moon.
Jesus.
Just whatever you do.
Cryo is in the playroom, guys.
Whatever
I think
you
we'll
do,
raid out to Cryo.
Do
actually.
not post proof in Discord.
Please don't. I like my channel or my Discord community. I don't want to get that shut down.
Still got to figure out why your screen blacks out like that.
It's NVIDIA. We found out. Me and James looked into it. It's going from standard to NVIDIA HD.
Can't you set it to not do that? Because
Yeah,
that would
I
be
can,
your computer.
But it either will be all standard or all HD.
Just set it to all HD.
And then
I mean, it Oh my God. Jesus, Allie.
Jesus.
Of course, I say that, but I probably got like 12,000 hours in Arc, so I can't
There
really
you go.
judge.
All right, guys, we're going to raid out to Cryo. He is part of the Playroom, so go show him some love. let him know that we still look after him. He doesn't post often, but he comes in every once in a while to say good morning. So go let him know that he is still part of the Playroom. And again, thank you and goodbye. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to start
Yeah, get
that
the timer.
first,
So, yeah, the demon child, very demonish. She has her own room now, and she hates it. So that's what we're dealing with.
which is why we haven't done Tuesday yet.
Yeah.
Or
The microphone
Tuesday.
picks up all the screaming,
We
and
haven't
it's
done
not a good
Tuesday
time.
yet. I'd really like to get down on some Tuesday.
You know, with all the innuendo in this podcast, I don't like what that implies.
Tuesday.
I don't want to get down with Tuesday with you.
All right, everybody. Thank you all for watching again, and goodbye.
Bye, buddy.